And we're live, finally. Actually going live on YouTube for a change. There we go, everything's kicking in. I've got my chat, I've got YouTube up. That's all good. You still here, Chronic? You've been hanging out for a while? I shouldn't be too much of a delay, hopefully. I've put it on the low latency, so there's not too much delay for a little chat. So, made the decision to move over to YouTube rather than Twitch. I might keep the Twitch and just do some kind of like game streams on Twitch, but kind of have YouTube as a more kind of hangout VR kind of techie content is the plan anyway. Yes. Right, so we're starting. I've got the Iron Brew to get us through this. If the audio's a little off, just let me know. I had a little bit of issue getting it started, unfortunately. My kinda got some music in the background, copyright free of course, but it didn't take on my whole wavelength settings for some reason. It only did the music individually, so that's fine. We've got music individually until I go to my other scene, which has got it set up, but I'll work on that for next time. Oh, it's popping up on YouTube, like, oh, yeah, sadly not alcoholic. I got work in the morning, but, you know. Today, we are going to be looking at the Oculus version 28 update. And the Oculus gaming, what are they calling it? The Oculus Gaming Showcase, that's what it's called, which is in 5 hours. 5 hours. Had to count that out there. I'm like, how do I convert this time to UK time? I'll probably be going to my bed about the time it starts, otherwise I would have streamed it, but is what it is. We'll take a little look at that. Maybe talk about the new Apple showcase that went on yesterday as well. It wasn't an Apple showcase, it was Apple Live event or whatever Apple call their shindigs. So we'll have a little chat about all of that today. Or anything you want to talk about in general. I'm probably not going to play games today. Probably just have it as a kind of informal chat, get started, make sure YouTube works okay, and show off some of the elements and alerts and things I've been making. I've been having a think about how the best way to kind of record and stream virtual reality would be, because it is a little awkward, let's not lie. So I kind of made, seeing as I've got a few people here, let's see if this works. This is, say if I'm playing like a quest game or something like that and it's just the head view, kind of going for the kind of like sci-fi HUD kind of look, kind of like round the sides, and then when somebody comes along and does a little subscription, kind of got some lights and things going on. But I was thinking of doing one kind of more, I do have the green screen now, I'm going to mess about with some mixed reality kind of stuff going on, so I can kind of have the camera angle, try to see how it is in the camera, avatar here, camera angle back here, but in the bottom sides, in the bottom of the screen, can I have like a live screen in real life, and then a screen of what I can see head up. Something like that. Or maybe, other thoughts as well, is maybe just having me with the green screen, but maybe like hollow, kind of like hologram kind of style. I was thinking of doing something like that. Or, with this heads up view, the idea is just to have the game in it. But then I can hit a little button and then it would pop up with just my face, you know, like Iron Man style. Let's go. Let me show what I mean. Helps if I type the right thing into Google. Let's go. This kind of style, so maybe if I'm like streaming, got the purple bits at the side for the heads up, but then I can kind of like flick in and be like, hey, what you guys talking about? It's the plans anyway, so I'm planning on some ideas to kind of make it a little bit interactive and not just a little bit jank, because it can feel a bit kind of sickly watching VR. It's kind of the heads are all over the place, you know, but I'm working on it. If anybody's got any ideas of what they think would look cool, or what games specifically they want to see, etc., that would be pretty cool. We'll talk about Apple later. I don't even know if anybody even likes Apple, but I was watching the Apple thing yesterday just because I wanted to buy a Mac. But now I'm questioning whether I want to buy a Mac. I want to buy a Mac for editing, so I've got like, there's Final Cut Pro, which is some editing software, which is supposed to be a lot easier to use than Adobe, and it's supposed to be it's just supposed to be better than Adobe, so I was kind of wanting to pick that up, but I'm not sure now. Actually, no, I've started talking about Apple, so we'll have a little look at Apple unless nobody cares. Oh, by far, on 110% agree, Windows is better. I've got my nice, you can't actually see it on camera so much, got my nice little computer here. It's my baby. I only want a Mac for editing because Final Cut Pro helps if I can spell, not hit caps locks. See me trying to like, can we please get this on Windows? No, you can't get it on Windows. Final Cut Pro is what I want. It's just a slick, nice editing software that's a one-time purchase. I don't have to pay like £30 to £50 a month for Adobe, and it hopefully doesn't crash as much so I can make more videos, because that's the issues I've been having with Adobe. I've been trying lots of animations and things, and it just crashes. It just crashes so badly, and it's like, why? So I've been waiting on the announcement of these new iMacs. I don't like the colours. I like bright colours, but they've done them like pastel, like... Learn more. They've done them pastel colours, and I don't know why they've done this. Okay, colours is fine. That was funky, but look at the front of them, man. Like, just... I like the back colours. The front colours with the white, just... It's not my style. If they had one in black, maybe. And it's just so expensive. Like, so the standard, they come with like 8GB of RAM. And if you want to go up to like 16GB, it's an extra 200 quid. The biggest one... the biggest one comes with like 512GB storage, and to upgrade it to 2TB, which is what I'd want, is an extra 600 quid. My current specs are, I've got an i7-9700K, a GTX 2070 Super graphics card with 32GB of RAM, I think I've got at the moment. And a capture card and some various other little bits and bobs in there. Oh, is it DaVinci Resolve you're talking about, Adam? I've got DaVinci Resolve, and I'm going to start and do things in that, and hopefully it doesn't crash. I just want to see if it can kind of do all the graphics kind of stuff that I want. I'm sure it can, I just need to relearn it. Well, I was playing about in DaVinci Resolve earlier, so that'd be pretty funky. So I've got a big birthday coming up, basically, the beginning of June, so I was thinking I'm going to ask my family and an extended family to all pitch in to kind of get one, but now that they've announced it, I'm kind of like second guessing myself. Hello, gamer kid, how you doing? That's what I should say. How is everybody doing tonight? Yous all doing good, yeah? But yeah, colourful Macs. I was going to talk about this all later, but we started here. I'm assuming most of you guys have got an Oculus, or what VR headsets are you guys playing in? Because I don't want to focus too much on Oculus if you guys are like more Steam kind of headsets, or what do you guys currently rock in? Because I've got a Quest 2 and I've got a Valve Index, so I kind of go between both Oculus and Steam games. Quest 2? Adam's got a Quest 2? Quest 2. Yeah, Index is very expensive. Very expensive. That's fine then, we can talk about Oculus and focus on Oculus then. Because, like, honestly, if I was recommending someone to get into virtual reality, forget, I need to look at the camera, hello. Quest 2 would definitely be the way to go for, like, 90% of users, like, for the hardware. Oh, you've got a Vive in the chat as well, that's cool. That's cool. I've not actually got HTC Vive. Our first one was an Index. So kind of like, because I heard like a lot of so-so things about the HTC. Oh, you're getting a Quest 2 soon. Oh, you're gonna love it, gamer kid. It's gonna be great. So yeah, I would recommend the Oculus for anybody getting started. For like £300, $300 for the hardware that you actually get for that is actually insane. Like, honestly, like I had the Index for about a year. maybe, before I got the Oculus Quest 2. And I couldn't, like, it's got a fully adjustable IPD for your eyesight and your eye line and everything, and I couldn't quite get it right. It was really kind of blurry for me and a bit off-putting, and I get quite motion sick with it as well. So it was kind of a bit jarring, and then I got the Quest 2, and I put it on. I know the Quest 2 actually has a higher resolution than the Index, but it was actually, like, the image just looked so much better to me than the Index. I'm going to have to, like, play about with it. I'm going to do a comparison video at some point, just so everyone can actually see, like, the difference in, like, Half-Life Alyx and things like that. Yeah, Index has got, we've got 2 base stations. I've got the Index set up in my living room. This is like my spare bedroom in here where I've got my Quest, where it's just enough room to play. I've played Power Beats and kind of like punched a bookcase and things like that I've got over here, so it's kind of a bit, it's a bit on the edge, but I've got the Index set up in the living room with 2 base stations. It'll be better with 3, but 2 is enough for the size of room that I've got. So the base stations are kind of annoying, but like Quest, like, I'll go more into detail about it just like when I do the proper video, but we'll talk about it a bit today. But like, it's incredible what Facebook have came out with. What we saying? Can I use the charging cable as a link? Technically, yes, but I wouldn't recommend it. Because the charging cable, well, it's tiny. It's only like 1 meter long, something like that. I've got mine on the floor. I don't want to disappear. I go and grab it off the floor. But it's USB 2 rather than USB 3. So with the USB 2, the speeds are going to be not as great as the USB 3. It is doable, but it might stutter and your frames might drop. It might not be a very good experience. No harm in giving it a try. Totally give it a try and see if it works for you, but it might not play the games very well. It all depends on the hardware you've got as well, like how good your computer is and how good your computer can play the games. But if that's all you've got, you can give it a go. Even if you've got, like, if you're on Android and you've got some, like, phone chargers, like, yeah, my phone, I had to think about that there, even though no, my phone's a USB-C, so I could use my phone cable, which is like 2 or 3 meters long, as an Oculus Link cable. It won't be as good quality as the official one or USB-C, USB 3, but you can give it a go. Hey Maximo, how you doing, man? You're on a Spanish exam. Maximo, go do your Spanish exam and then come back, dude. Like, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah. Yeah, Adam, you can get a third-party one for like 20 quid. Yeah, gamer kids. Probably going to get a third-party one because the normal one's expensive. It is expensive, but, gamer kid, have you got a decent Wi-Fi router in your house? That is the question. And is your computer in the same room as your computer? Because if so, AirLink will be rolling out, well, this week. Probably. Next week at the latest, I would imagine. And you might not even need a cable. Like, I was hoping actually tonight that AirLink would have been out. I've got version 28, a side-loaded version 28. I kind of pushed the update on my Oculus, but AirLink isn't live yet. So I wanted to do a live test of it. I might do a live test of AirLink next week to showcase it and then compare it to Virtual Desktop. But it's not live yet, so I can't show it off, but I'm waiting to show it off. I'm really hyped for AirLink coming out in version 28. Actually, I'm just chatting nonsense, so go on the bigger screen. That's the thing, like, you can buy a cable at £10, £20, however long you need for your room. I've got a 3 meter cable. The official one is 5 meters long, but it depends on the play space you've got. 3 meters might be enough, or you might want the 5 meter or... don't have Wi-Fi. You need the router in the same room, because, like, I'll take you through my little story of getting Virtual Desktop set up. So, I bought Virtual Desktop, and the router I have from my internet service provider does have the dual bands, the 2.4 and the 5 gigahertz bands. So that was good. I was like, that's great, I'll get it set up. Everything was on the 2.4 gigahertz band, and it was just my Oculus on the 5 gigahertz band. So I played it. I played like Beat Saber, Half-Life Alyx, Phasmophobia, a bunch of whole different ones, and it just kept... It was like every 30 seconds to a minute or so, it would like kind of like freeze and go all jittery, and you know when you're playing and you've got your screen and sometimes around it you see all the black? It was doing that, so like the game itself was kind of frozen on the Quest, still running on the computer, but there's black around the edges and it just went, and I just went, I feel sick now. So that wasn't great. I found a little workaround fix for that worked for a little bit, but then it didn't really. So then I bought myself the, what one is it? The Asus AX560? No, the Asus AX58U? I bought an Asus router. It wasn't that one. I bought a very expensive Asus router that was like one of the mesh network ones for like £150. It was steep, but there was other reasons why I got it as well. And I was like, great, I've got this really expensive fancy pants router. You can't really get much better than that without spending £300-400. And it still didn't work. And I was like, oh my god. And so what I had to do is, this is my bedroom that I'm in currently now. Got a hallway that goes into my living room. I've had to get an Ethernet cable from my router in the living room all the way through the hallway into my computer here. So I've got a cable trailing through my house in order to get Virtual Desktop to actually work. It kind of sucks. Yeah, you got a third-party cable that's about 20 feet long for like $10. That's like, yeah, exactly. And it always happens for VR chat when you're on the link cable. Like, I think no matter what method you're going to do, honestly, now that I bought that £150 router and I've got the Ethernet going from a computer into the router, it works pretty much flawlessly in Virtual Desktop. So I'm hoping that when Airlink comes out, with the amount of money I've spent getting the setup done, that'll work flawlessly as well. But fingers crossed, we'll have to wait and see. But I've been having a lot of issues with the link cable lately. Like, so, and I'm talking the official $89 link cable. So you might as well buy a £10-20 one, because the quality's going to be pretty much exactly the same. I'm not going to lie. It's going to be exactly the same. As long as it's like USB 3.1, 3.2, you'll be fine. And even if you have a USB 2 cable just kicking about the house, give it a go and see what the quality is like. It literally does no harm. If you've got it sitting there, see what your computer does with it, you'll be all good. Time for a drink. I don't get all dry mouth, eh? I should have clearly came and streamed on YouTube sooner than this, because like, what have I got, like 7 people in here? On Twitch I got like 1. If I was lucky. Yeah, Josie, I feel you, bro. I've got the official one, I got the third-party one, Virtual Desktop, the router. I actually bought, I think it's something ludicrous, like I bought a 50-meter Ethernet cable to actually get it to work. Like, it's excessive. It's actually my, like, spatial awareness is non-existent, so I was like, how much could I get away with a 20-meter Ethernet cable? 30? And I was like, get 50 to be safe, and now it's kind of like curled up under my desk. So many cables, you don't want to see behind all this, all the cables, like 2 lights, computer, stream deck, work laptop, 2 keyboards, Quest, all the cables for all of that. It's cable Armageddon. What is cable management, honestly? Airlink. I've been talking about Airlink, but that is not all that has been going on with version 28. I'm not even on the version 28 page. This is the version 28 page. Is anybody in chat got version 28 yet? That's the real thing. That's the real thing. Has anybody got version 28? So, the other big thing, 120 Hz, yo. Oh, I'm hyped. I don't really have many, if any, games native to Oculus. Version 28 came out on Monday. It's a rolling update with Oculus though, so it's not like it comes out on Monday and everybody gets it on Monday. They roll it out over like a week or 2, sometimes a wee bit longer than that, so it's kind of a little bit random when you get it, to be honest with you. But if you are tech savvy, you can push the update to your headset by sideloading. For that, you need, I always, dyspraxia is going to come in here. Is it ADB, ABD, ADB? You need ADB installed on your computer you need to get the zip file for Oculus version 28, and then you need to run command prompt with the ADB, and then you can sideload it onto your headset, which is what I did yesterday, the day before. I think it was Tuesday. What day is it today? Wednesday, yeah. I did it yesterday. I got my 120 Hz, and I had a look, and there was no Airlink to be seen, which was pretty sad times. Check you out, Adam, like, ahead of the curve, man. Definitely ahead of the curve. So, I'm hoping lots more games on the Quest are going to come out in 120 Hz. Because that's going to be... Frankly, Quest 2 is nutty. Like, it's getting closer and closer to, like, the Valve Index levels for £300. Like a £700 difference. Because the Valve Index goes up to 144 Hz. I think 120 is probably the maximum the Quest 2 could do. So it can't quite get up to the same refresh rate, but it's close enough. And honestly, with some of the like higher end PC VR games, I've run it on like 90 Hz anyway on the Index, just because the processing power it takes on the actual computer. It's like, oh, this is a bit... Hello! How you doing? Was it Francisco? Doing good this evening? Hope everybody's doing good. That's the real talk though. Now we're talking about the Quest and how well it's doing. What are you guys expecting from tonight's Oculus Gaming Showcase? We're obviously going to get a little bit about Resident Evil 4. Because, like... yeah. Definitely. What I'm finding about Oculus, like, I'm preferring over the Index is, like... Facebook are just coming up with updates, like, every month or so that are actually bringing decent new features to the headset, whereas Index feels a bit stagnant. The actual hardware itself is great, minus the kind of, you know, breaking. Like, I had to RMA my left controller, I had drift, I had to send it back to Valve, and then it got stuck because of Brexit. Brexit happened, and then they were like, we're not doing any fixes for our broken components anymore, so we had to wait like 2 months. Is it 2 months? Probably about 2 months to get a controller to actually play on the Index. I hope we do see gameplay. I hope we do see Resident Evil gameplay. That would be really cool. Yes, I want improvements to the link cable. I'm hoping with the version 28, I think I just broke it yesterday, I'm not going to lie. I was playing about with my link cable yesterday because Airlink wasn't live, so I was like, I'm going to play about with my link cable. I wanted to do a video on like the best graphic settings you could get with the Oculus Quest, so I may have been a bit stupid, so I was like, Half-Life Alyx, right, that's the pinnacle, that's the best graphics we're going to get. And what it is, I bumped up the resolution to maximum, I bumped up the bitrate to maximum in the developer tools, I put absolutely everything on maximum to see how it did, and then just kind of, I broke Steam, basically is what I did. I broke Steam, and it just Half-Life was having none of it, it just couldn't handle it, so back to the drawing board for that one. I might not really recommend people do that. But, yeah. So, what they're saying here is, what, Pistol Whip. I do own Pistol Whip, I've not played it that much. I'll need to get into that. My second monitor just went off there. That's not scary at all when you're streaming. Like, oh no, is this cut out? Lone Echo 2. Like, Lone Echo 2 is... Are you going to actually... This would be... yeah, pushing our link cable. Like, I apologize. I'm going to turn this down a little bit. Let's watch the trailer for Lone Echo. Just let me know if the audio's a bit... Oh, it's muted itself, naturally.
Jack, can you hear me? How did we end up here?
You are the only person who calls me Jack.
Is that your way of saying anomaly detected?
That's some good HUD ideas I'm getting now for the stream there. I think I made mine too thick.
Not to jinx it, but I think we're actually making progress here. Oh, damn it! I don't know if I can do this, Jack. Your systems are failing. barely managed to keep your core memory alive.
Are you injured?
People have been speculating though that the original Lone Echo might be coming to PC. Is something they might be announcing later, but I think Oculus would want to keep it exclusive. I think they'd want to keep it exclusive.
Thank God.
Captain Rhodes, report to observation.
Don't say a word. They can't know you're alive. Promise. I'll explain everything when I get back. I'm going to need your help.
Oh, you can actually watch a trailer in 360. That's kind of cool. I really like that companies are coming out with that. Unlocks more augmented reality things. Oculus. So I'll be curious to see what they do with Lone Echo 2. A sequel to Star Wars. Did anybody buy Star Wars Tales from Galaxy's Edge? Like, I like Star Wars. Like, somewhat recently I've been on a Star Wars binge, starting, like, from the beginning, chronologically, and went through, like, everything. We watched, like even like the animated Clone Wars and Rebels and things like that, so that was pretty cool. But I haven't picked up Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge because I heard it's like 2 to 3 hours long and they're just going to be putting the rest of it into the sequel, which kind of sucks. I've got Vader Immortal 1, 2 and 3. I got them because Vader. But when I heard this one was a little bit jank and only 2 to 3 hours, I was like, do I want to pay £19 for another kind of little story that's not going to last that long? Yeah, it's one of those ones. I think I'm going to wait till... I'm imagining tonight they're going to announce Tales from the Galaxy's Edge 2. That's maybe wishful thinking, but I'd imagine they're going to announce the second part of it. And then I imagine they'll put it in a bundle, and I'll probably buy the bundle when it's on sale. You never know, one day I might get sponsored by Oculus and they might give me some free games to actually play and review. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? The dream, yo. The dream. But I'd imagine, because this and, what was it called? The Jurassic Park game, that as well. Like, these two came out. Everyone thought that they were going to be full games, and it turns out, oh well, they're not full games. We're going to do a part 2 of these, because they've rushed the development process. They're like, we need to get this game out by X date. Developers weren't done, so they're like, we'll cut this in half. You can get half a game, and we'll just do it as 2, and you can pay double. That's one big gripe about virtual reality games at the moment. Just the state of virtual reality in general. Like, we need more long, big games. We need, like, Half-Life Alyxes. We need more kind of on that level. Or at least something that's got a good hook. There is, like, you can only play Beat Saber for so long. It's good, but we need more. Doesn't really say much else what they're going to say. Oh yeah. I'm going to be doing some VR chat streams. On one to do when I was talking about how I was probably going to do the mixed reality and things like that. I want to make my own avatar. I need to learn how to use Blender. I might do a cheapy kind of one first off the bat, or just like random ones. I've got like a bunch downloaded. Like I've got Snake from Metal Gear Solid, Joker from Persona and stuff like that. So I could go about like that. Shameless plug now. I know Maximo is in, but if any of you guys aren't in our Discord, we do have a Discord server I'm trying to grow. So we can join up there, and probably when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I was going to do it 500, but it was difficult time zones. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're going to have a big proper VR meetup, probably VR chat because it's free, or some other free one. Have a big VR night, but if we all kind of get together in the Discord, we can all get some games together. Like, I'm down to play games with you guys. Why not? Does anyone play Population 1 though? I need more people to play Population 1 with. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like, all the VTubers and everything like that, it's that kind of stuff. You can design your own avatars. If you want a quick... Is it player.me? I'm probably making this up. You want a basic one? Ready Player Me, you can create They're a bit basic now, but they're adding in more things. So you got half body or full body avatars. Nah. You don't want a photo. Don't take a photo. Just let me make an avatar. You can make ones up like this. As a starter, there is some like other programs you can get on Steam. You can make avatars with, or there's a free program. Let's give me a beard. Yeah, check me out with my beard. It's right here. But Blender, if you are that way inclined, if you like to make things, there is software known as Blender, which is basically animation software, and you can make avatars in there. It's not simple if you've never done any of that kind of creative stuff before, but a lot of people make up their avatars in Blender. And I want to learn that. Blender's the kind of thing where you can do a lot of kind of animations and CGI type stuff, so kind of passively wanting to learn that to get cool, funky things, but there is a bunch of stuff about to make yourself an avatar. You don't need to do one of the preset ones. So that is pretty cool. Real talk though. How many of you actually do productive kind of work type things in virtual reality? Like, personally me, I just do it for gaming. I still don't find virtual reality that comfortable, but like, cause like with the new Oculus update, you can bring in your Logitech fancy pants keyboard. If I was in VR and just using a keyboard, I'd just, use my keyboard, because I know where the keys are. I've used a keyboard enough in my life to do that, but is anybody cool with this, like, update? Is anybody, like, hyped about this? I might just be cynical. I know there are people that do work in collaborative work in virtual reality all the time, but I just like to have some fun. Take that as a no, nobody works in VR. Bring our desk into it as well. I found that. Did anybody find that? Has anybody tried the couch setting in Oculus where you can mark out your sofa? Like, I did that in the living room. Hey, Chronic's come. You were here before the stream started and you missed the start, man. But yeah, I tried out the sofa setting in the living room for the Oculus. And in theory it's cool. It's like, oh yeah, I can see this to sit down. But what I found was it like kind of reduced my play space. So if I'm kind of like flailing about and I went into it, it's like, oh great, that's kind of the guardian barrier. So it was cool in a way, but not in the other way. That's fair, Chronic, yeah. Yeah, class is more important than streams, bro. But I think we've covered most of that update. What else came out in version 28? We talked about Airlink passively, and I just laughed at the settings. Bring your desk and keyboard in. Nobody cares about that. 120 Hz. It's all about the gaming showcase tonight. What I think feels too small for me. Expect it to be bigger. Nails fall down. Yeah, yeah. The disparity between real life and virtual reality isn't quite there yet. But what I think they might, I don't know if there's anything online for this yet. I'm hoping we'll get some stuff about the Assassin's Creed VR game. What is it? The Temple of Anubis. How are they going to do this? How are they going to do Assassin's Creed in VR? That's the thing, because why you got to do this? Because Assassin's Creed's like a big RPG now. I don't know if they're going to like massively dumb down what they've been doing with Assassin's Creed. Do we have... Is this all Ubisoft have come out and told us? It's also bizarre that it's Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell kind of well, they're not in the same game, but it's weird that they've kind of not announced them as separate entities. They've decided that we're doing Assassin's Creed and Splinter Cell. It's like, cool, but you could have had two big different events for it. Oh yeah, for real. Like, VR is still in its infancy because it's so niche. Oh yeah, but the thing with that is, Chronic, to water it down, all they need to do is, like, they can have it so that on PC it runs crazy, 816K, but then you just take out the details, so it'd be equivalent of, on PC it'd be like playing it on high mode, but on the Quest 2 it'd be like playing it on low mode. You just take out the you just take out the details from the background, so instead of seeing blades of grass and thing, you'll just see kind of green. You know what I mean? Depending on how well optimized they've done it. But I'm hoping that they're going to look good, because let's face it, Half-Life Alyx can run on the Quest 2, not natively obviously, but it can run in it, so the Quest 2 can do that kind of level of graphics. Like, how good are the graphics of these two games going to be? Yeah, we don't know much information about it. As I've been scouting about, I've seen they've been hiring quite a lot. There's been quite a lot of jobs going to Ubisoft for this. Is it Ubisoft? You know what I'm talking about. So hopefully tonight we'll get some more information about these two. Splinter Cell, you can imagine, that'll be like... What's that VR game called? The one where you kind of like start out... The shootery kind of... It's not shootery one. The kind of sneaky one where you're in like a boat. It's not a boat, it's a canoe, a kayak type thing. I think Splinter Cell will be kind of like that, minus the water. Yeah, the kayak one. I'll know it as soon as I go off of this. It's on Oculus. It's like Phantom Ops, something like that it's called. But yeah, if we do the 120 Hz, your battery's just gonna disappear into the abyss, quite frankly. But oof. Yeah. Depends. I'm waiting on all these 120 Hz, and I'd be curious to do a test of a game, play it in 72 Hz, play it in 90 Hz, and then play it in 120 Hz and see the quality difference and, you know, the battery difference. That would be interesting to see. Yeah, Phantom Covert Ops. Yeah, that one. I think Splinter Cell will kind of be like that, but without the boats. Assassin's Creed is anyone's game. Because I don't imagine... It depends how they want to do it. If they want to do, this is Assassin's Creed and we're going to turn it into VR like they did with like Skyrim and Fallout. Well, not them, done their company obviously. Or if they're going to do a dumbed down like 5-hour campaign type Assassin's Creed. But who's hyped? Who's hyped for Assassin's Creed when you go on top of the building, whoopah, into the hay bale? They have to have that. They have to have the pew. You all know what I'm talking about. The Assassin's Creed dive. Want to go diving in Assassin's Creed? It'd be interesting to see as well, because obviously you're saying, Jose, there that you've got the link cable, so it's fine about the battery, but the link cable doesn't fully charge it. It'd be interesting to see when you're playing games on 120 Hz how long it lasts. Because it will eventually deplete. It just depends how long it lasts in general. That'd be interesting to see. That'd be really interesting to see. Does anybody care about Apple? Or does nobody care about Apple? Because they did announce the new iPad as well. Last night. Yes, Chronic. It genuinely is like a band-aid. It's like, oh, maybe do you up 1%, down 1%, down 2%, up 1%, down 2%. That's really how it feels. And it doesn't make a difference whether it's the official cable, the third-party cable, like... They all deplete it. They all deplete it, man. That means a little sister less for it. Oh. Hey, well, at least she's interested in virtual reality. That's a good step. Get them into gaming early. Ah, yes. Cool. Maybe not talk about it too long if nobody else cares, but I was looking at the iMacs earlier, Chronic, because I've been waiting on one of the iMacs because I want it for my editing, but now I'm kind of having an existential crisis about it. Oh, the iPad! The iPad! Ah. That's not as cool. Obviously, the kids are all into iPads anyway. Flight Quest 2. Yeah, at Christmas time, I'll let my nephew have a go on a Quest 2. He's 5? But obviously it was just to watch some videos. We went to, you know, in your Oculus you've got just the videos. We went to like when he's in the ocean and has like all the fish swimming about him, and like he was like, "Can you get Mario?" And I'm like, "Here you go, here's a video of you as Mario." Yeah, USB-C does make a difference. So I am just having an existential crisis whether to buy one of these Macs or not. Not crazy about the colours. I need it, like, I like colours, but I wanted the colours to be brighter. I'm not a big fan of pastel colours. It's either getting one of these or upgrading my computer to ungodly specs for my birthday coming up. So I need to have a think. I need to have a think. Because I just don't understand, like, I have never owned a Mac. Or, I've had iPhones. But I have never had a Mac. And it's just, it baffles me how it's supposed to be, like, does really well at all the editing kind of stuff. Like, Macs are for creatives. And I want it to for Final Cut Pro to do all my video editing and kind of and do some graphics kind of stuff in like Affinity Designer and things like that. I'm currently working on Adobe Photoshop Premiere. But like, it's like 8 gigabytes of RAM. Or like, and then the highest it'll do is 16. And this has got 32. And like, it's their own processor, so I can't really compare it to the Intel ones. It's to do with the processor that it's able to work so well, and the software is specifically optimized for it. But I just don't understand how the like worse specs can do the software better. Anybody know? Anybody care to understand for me? Oh, yeah, MacBook is going to be terrible for gaming. It's because I've never owned one. Like, it's a big jump to take when you've never owned one and you don't know. Abracadabra, yo! That's quite cool when you're scrolling. It's giving you all these little bits of info when I'm going up and down. Easily amused. Not cheap, though. Have they got that daft thing? What are they called? The little tags they released yesterday. AirTag, that's what they're calling them. AirTag. Put it on my dog. Put it on my dog. Yeah. It must be to do with the architecture of the processor, the M1 chip, or the Intel ones before, and the software being customly optimized for Apple, I think. But it's just, it'd be nice if I could just kind of, if it wasn't COVID and a pandemic and all that, I could go down to an Apple store and be like, oh hey, here's the new iMac, and I doubt they'd have videos for me, but it'd be good, like, can I use this video editing software? Can I do this random animation and see how it handles it? See, do I have I don't have any friends locally that have got an iMac, not that I could go to their house anyway, but it'd be good to have one to kind of be like, are you worth the money? But what does everybody think about the AirTag though? Like, if we got the AirTag on the website, and I show you this, I like the purple, I'm not gonna lie. I'd prefer if it was bright neon purple, not pastely. Where's AirTag? AirTag. So it's basically like Find My iPhone, but a little tag that you can put anywhere. You know, like a little Bluetooth type thing, but it's not running off Bluetooth. So you can put it in your bag, your purse, your dog. It's like, oh no, someone stole my dog. I will hunt you down. and I will find you. Steal my dog back. Oh, dude, the cases. Oh, it's like... yeah. This case is like $400. It's insane. To be fair, the standard one is like, what, 35? But it's like... what's the brand? Where does it say? Looking for air... Hermes, like, yeah. Yeah. But this is a fancy pants leather brand that, like, all their stuff is really expensive. Hermes leather. Let's look this up. Hermes leather. Ooft. Ooft. Oh, no, come on. Why have I got to verify just to look at your website? Psh. Look at this! £20,000! What is that? It looks like a monstrosity. Oh, it's so ugly. Oof. Can't believe first thing you see on your website, £20,000. Jesus. So you know that £400 Apple one's totally a bargain, yo. £7,000 for this tiny little... Because I mean, if you're going out, you're on the town, you're at the shops, or you're at a pub, in the clubs, you see someone with this bag, you're not going to think, yo, that bag costs £20,000. Oh my god. Insane, yo. Insane. I can't believe that. It's just takes like, oh yeah, there's new Apple TV. Does anyone care about Apple TV? I don't. Does anybody have Apple TV? Like, I've got Netflix. Technically got Prime. I've got Funimation and Crunchyroll for any weebs in the chat. But does anybody actually have or pay for Apple TV? You could totally get a bag like that in a thrift shop. That was epitome of like kind of like 70s, 90s sign. True. Because there's nothing on Apple TV. They were like showcasing like, oh, all these Academy Award winning shows. And I'm like, I've never heard of any of these. Hey, free trial's the way to go. Free trial's the way to go. Smart TV, yeah, I have a smart TV, but I don't think I know anyone that has an Apple TV. Well, has bought Apple TV. People have bought the Amazon Fire Sticks and stuff, and I think that's kind of the kind of market Apple we're trying to go for with this, but I don't see anybody buying it. How much? How much does the Apple TV cost? Oh wait, it's got storage? Do you store things on it? £169. Long way up, is that the long way down, long way around, as in Ewan McGregor and Charlie... Oh... Charlie Bohr or something going about in bikes? Or am I just making that up? I swear that's what it is! Apple TV, man. Cool. I might need to give that one a watch. I like the long way down, long way round. They were a long time ago. That was at least 10 years ago. When did you come out? 2007. 2007, damn. Oh, all electric. You can play mobile games on the remote. Oh, it's Chromecast. Chromecast, you can play games on the remote. I'm actually Apple. I don't know if you can do the same on the remote for that. Now, Chronic, this is specifically for you because you weren't here earlier to see this. What I was talking about. When I'm going to be doing VR streams and I'm just doing helmet mode, as in what you'll see is just the game, we're going to be going into this. So we've got our little bits down the side here for kind of like a little HUD. I might make them a little bit thinner. Then somebody comes along, say somebody comes along into the stream and they go, subscribe. Wapa! Seeing as I'm assuming everybody here's already subscribed, so we're not going to get any alerts, so I'm going to do some of my past alerts just to show off what I've been making. Because what's the point in doing it otherwise? But that's the plan. Going to mess about with some mixed reality, do a little HUD. This can be the mixed reality bit and have two different screens, kinda... Can't do spatial awareness. One with the heads up view, one with the in real life. So that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully, anyway. It's a work in progress. But seeing as we've got everyone here, you guys are obviously interested in streams and things. What games in VR do you want to see streamed? Or not see streamed? I love this album for a free album, by the way. I know it's on instrumental mode at the moment, but copyright free. So if you're ever streaming or doing YouTube stuff, nice little rock album. Because the one I probably most want to stream is Population 1. It's one of my favourite virtual reality games. The only issue is it's not got any good cameras. Like, I can't do mixed reality with it. And there's no, like, smooth camera motion to it. So if I'm, like, jittering my head as in, like, I heard a shot round here. It won't do it nice and smooth to make the vision nice for you guys. It's not got, like, it's not got any features for people that are wanting to stream. It's just, this is what it is. Which is the only disappointing thing about the game. Because the game is incredible. Like, I'd say it's probably the best shooter, honestly. I know there's Pavlov and everything like that, but for like just jumping in, just shooting people, it's great. So I want to stream that, and I might play that game with you guys. But I'm just going to have to buy it on PC, because I've got it on Oculus, and streaming from Oculus is a nightmare, man. That's one thing Oculus does do badly, is streaming. Some homeworks, yeah? I'm assuming you mean boneworks. Not that I'm slagging you. You're cool, Josie. But no, you've basically got the big ones there. You got that is what most people play virtual reality for. They play Beat Saber. Beat Saber, I could stream Beat Saber, but at the same time I can't stream Beat Saber because it's copyright. Do you know what I mean? Like, I could do the Beat Saber OST, like their original songs, but I mostly play it with all the custom songs I've got, and it would just be like, DMCA strike, take down the channel! Which kind of sucks. Well, it massively sucks. I watched some crazy Beat Saber stuff. But like, I don't want those DMCA strikes, yo. It just sucks it. That's the way it is. We're not quite like TikTok where we can get away with all the songs anymore. The DMCA gods are coming down, be it YouTube or Twitch. Well, hey, how you doing, Maximo? You think your exam went well? I hope it did. Hope you've been studying. Paying attention in virtual school. Yeah, I only do custom songs as well. I played the campaign in the beginning for Beat Saber. But then I gave up. I was like, oh, I'm going to get custom songs, and just played it, and it felt like the good old days of having Guitar Hero. Actual songs that you wanted to play. There is Ragnarok. I do like Ragnarok. Any of you guys got it? Let's look at Ragnarok. But again... it is very much copyrighted. They've got about, I think, 2 songs that I think aren't copyrighted or won't get you taken down. So but Ragnarok is basically drum Beat Saber, and it's all kind of like Viking metal music. It's got Ailstorm, Glory Hammer, people like that. It needs Corpiclani. It totally needs Corpiclani in it, and then it'd be good. But obviously, I've not. Video game soundtracks. Suppose I could. The annoying thing is, like, sometimes on Twitch and YouTube, they still kind of like, their kind of algorithms see like, oh, that game music is still copyrighted, but nobody really wants to watch a rhythm game when you're kind of doing it to not the song that you're hearing. You know what I mean? So it kind of sucks, but like, has anybody got Ragnarok? Honestly, if you're into rhythm games, I would totally get... If you're into rhythm games and you're into, like, rock and metal music, I would get Ragnarok. Like, I love this game. Yeah. Could get away with it, but it's not ideal. So my original idea was, well, I just wanted to hang out with you guys on Wednesday. It depends if you want my streams to be just kind of hangout session. We just kind of chat about what's happening or whatever you guys want to chat about. Or my other idea was each week to showcase a different virtual reality game. I'll go through something new, be it Oculus exclusive or a Steam game, and just show it off so you guys don't have to try every game or buy every game. I can just go, like, what, 52 games in a year? I can do that. I've got a whole bunch of them. So many games. Still like Apple TV. Still swaying over the Mac. I should totally close this tab because I'm just like, Mac, yo! Got a bit super cool Mac. Or Ragnarok is totally fun. I love it. What am I going to do? What have we had coming out? The other day we had Mask Maker coming out. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Has anybody got Mask Maker? I'll look it up in here. I think Mask Maker is on Oculus as well. Pretty sure it is. Don't think the music for this is copyrighted.
A pure heart could become a great mask maker. Welcome, apprentice. I am Prospero, janitor.
Google it for you though, Maximo.
And
Phone.
supreme monarch of this humble
It
realm.
might have actually only came out on Steam, but I thought it came out on Oculus.
We're getting to the root of the problem here. Ignore them. Ignore anything you see or hear when near them. Keep your mind.
Available now on Steam, Oculus, and PSVR.
We will not harm you, whatever the king has told you. Remember that you are not just a wooden dummy standing where he has put
The hand tracking is great.
you are more than a mouse.
You're in my realm. Yes, I know all about the whispering voices trapped in
Equally, what I was thinking of doing is maybe in the Discord or Twitter or both,
but perhaps
doing a vote,
it.
and you guys can vote on which game you want to see each week.
Reach the
I'm game for that as well. But that's the thing, this stream is for you guys. It's whatever you guys want to see. What do you think is missing in virtual reality, or what do you think would be cool to see? And I'm game to give it a go. But yeah, apart, like, Mask Maker doesn't seem like my jam. It seems really weird, but I've heard good things about it. Like, what are the reviews? Only 4 reviews, so that's not gonna be helpful. I'll recommend it. The tea. What else has come out? I knew there was something coming out. Cards and Tankards. Has that come out of early access? hidden VR gems. I've got a few of them kicking about. Have any of you guys played this game? I don't know if any of you guys are into card games. I am, personally. It's basically, you know, card games in a pub. Yeah, the idea with like doing a different VR game each week was kind of to show people the hidden gems, things that they might have not have played. But is this free? Yeah, it's free. But I don't think the game itself is that great, but something to hang out in. I know it's been in early access for a while, that one, so that's kind of cool that it's actually just got released. Zombie Apocalypse Mini Golf, yo. Hasn't been much else coming out, has there? I heard good things about that Mask Maker game. No, I'm gonna keep Steam open. Yeah, I'll keep Steam open. But hopefully, actually, at the Oculus event tonight, they're going to announce a whole bunch of new games, and hopefully some of them will drop soon. I imagine they won't drop that soon, because otherwise they'll be in the coming soon little bit of section on the Oculus store currently, which there isn't much kicking about in there. There usually isn't. So it'd be good to see tonight, because it is focusing... It does seem to be fully focusing on gaming. It's not just Oculus as in the software updates. It seems to be focusing on the gaming. So there has to be something big. I think the event will probably be like 45 minutes, an hour. Anybody going to be watching it tonight? Ah, Saints and Sinners. You want me to get sick live? Is that what you're wanting, Luke? The locomotion for that's a bit. But Saints and Sinners is on Oculus now. There has been rumours. I heard some rumours what some people are expecting or wanting from tonight's Oculus thing is that Saints and Sinners might do a co-op mode. So you can play Saints and Sinners with your friends. Now that would be cool. For those of us out there that are a little bit too scared of the zombies to go on it alone. Yeah, man. Like, Chronic, we should totally play Pop 1. But if Walking Dead, Saints and Sinners comes to co-op, I guess we're gonna have to do like a kind of... We'll do a server or a community game. See how far we can get co-op. I wonder how if they did it co-op, how many players? Would they do it like 4 players? I think they'd maybe do it 4 players. Would it handle that? Would it handle that? And it depends if they would do it cross-platform as well. Like, Population 1's done cross-platform really well. But I don't think there's that many other virtual reality games that have. Like, for Population 1, you can be on Oculus and your friend can be on Steam and you can still talk to each other in game, no bother, and join each other's party, no bother. So that'd be pretty cool if we could do that. But I'm more into Pop 1 than Pavlov, but I need to get back on Pavlov, because the thing with Pavlov is you can do... Oh wait, Shack. Pavlov's Shack. I've not played much Pavlov's Shack. I've played normal Pavlov more, where we've kind of modded it up. Oh, Population 1, you don't know what Population 1 is? Oh, hell yes, I'm showing off Population 1. If you do not have it, I would highly recommend Population 1. Oh, Season 1 trailer, yo. It's basically a battle royale. But I don't even like battle royales. But I love Population 1. It's just so easy to jump into a game. And the movement's nice and smooth. The guns are smooth. The gunplay is good. There's a nice array of different kinds of weapons. Yeah, basically Fortnite in VR. And they've also got katanas now. Katanas that have got a shield. Except not lame. True facts, yo. True facts. Yeah, like, honestly, I'm not a fan of Battle Royale either, but for a shooter, to get, like, if you're new to virtual reality, it is really good. It's my favourite shooter. It's just because it's so easy to jump in and get a game. The servers aren't dead. Like, it's you wait a minute or two for a game, and that's what is it? Is it 16 players in a game? No, that can't be right because it's 3, isn't it? It's 3 players in a team. You're in a team of 3, and you can do a party via Oculus or Steam or mixed or just play with randoms. So it's 30 in a match. 30 in a match. Everyone recommends it, but it doesn't convince me. That's fair. You need to play it. Like, for example, we got a couple of family members Population 1 because we got them a quest at Christmas. And they don't really play many normal games. They don't play shooters or anything like that, and one of them is obsessed with Population 1. They've now played it more than I have, and they kick ass at it just because it's just so easy to go in and just have fun with it. Like, and the accessibility options. Oh, I don't like building in battle royales either. In the beginning of the game when it came out, nobody really builds, but now they kind of like sweats. The sweats kind of build. It's actually on sale for £15. And I'd say it's definitely worth it at that price. What I might do then is, actually that makes sense, because I've been wanting to buy it on PC anyway, because I've got it on Oculus, but streaming it on Oculus is bad. So I'll buy it on PC. When does that sale end? A couple of days. I'll buy it on PC, and next week I'll stream Population 1, so those who are on the fence about it can see what the gameplay is like and see if they'd like it or not. In US dollars, I'd imagine it'd be like $15, $14. Yeah. Unless it's not on sale, then it might be like $20. But yeah, I'll stream Population 1 next week. And what the hell, why not? I'll probably open it up. If anybody wants to play Population 1 with me next week, I can, like, if you're new to Population 1, or even if you've got the game already, I can take you through it. We can do it teams of 3, and we can play together. I think we do have the solo lobbies now. There is, like, solo lobbies, so we could all do a game together. I don't know if that'll still be open next week. We can have a look into it. I can organise it in the Discord. So that'll be pretty fun. So I do think, would I say, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'd say it's probably it is my favourite VR game. Ah, not on sale in America. Sorry. You can get it native on the Oculus, or you can get it on Steam. And seeing as me and Chronic were talking about it, I'll show off Pavlov to those that don't have it. Now, the full Pavlov is not on Oculus, but there is Pavlov Shack. But that's kind of basically a dumbed down version of Pavlov. I might check that out, Michael. So it's one of the... Some games are like that, some aren't. I suppose if I do that, then it would be fine to kind of stream it rather than buying it on Steam. Yeah. The good thing with Pavlov on PC is the mods. Like, the modding community for it is great. There's some really funky maps. And anybody a Call of Duty fan? Used to play zombies back in the day. Some people have modded Pavlov so that you can basically play the old Call of Duty zombies just in VR for free. If you own Pavlov, obviously. So that's the cool thing about Pavlov. It has a big player base. There's like 1,000, 2,000 people online at a time. And there's lots of different mods and variations you can get on it. It can take a little while to get used to Pavlov. The move, like, if you're not used to that kind of locomotion in virtual reality, at first it can make you a little bit sick. And it can be a bit hard to reload the weapons if you're not used to it, but it gets there. Yeah, yeah. That's a good thing with Pavlov. Like, the maps that come with it are a bit but if you get it on PC, then... Like, I've got a map, what's it called? Like, don't know what this... Pavlov, Cyber... Don't know if it's really going to come up with what I'm looking for. No. No, it's not coming up with what I want. But basically, I've got a map that's basically like neon colours and like EDM music and stuff like that when you're going about shooting people, so that's pretty cool. But there's a million mods for it, and look at all the reviews. Thousands of them. Positive. Where all the walls were some guy's face. Oh, that's good. I didn't realise that Shack had a lot of the custom maps and mods. Is it just custom maps, or is there anything else custom in the Quest Shack version? Because, like, if you're on Oculus Quest, you can get Pavlov Shack for free, so you might as well give it a go and see if you like it. AIM XR. I've not tried that one. Have a look at that. Side quest, yo. AIM XR.
Okay, move up, move up. This is getting crazy. I got him, I got him. Whoa. Whoa, who's throwing those? Oh, that's beautiful. Wow.
When you were in the Zombie World Chronic, was it like Call of Duty Zombies, as in like you'd have like waves and you can go up to the guns in the wall and like buy them like you would in Call of Duty Zombies, or was it just a zombie map? This seems very CSGO-y. This kind of seemed Pavlov CSGO.
Come on, there we go. Haha! Okay, now I feel bad.
I'll give this one a go.
Hey!
What's the player base like? Is there like lots of players online? Easy enough to get a game?
Whoa! They're in home base. Don't kill me. I have nothing. Oh, that looks like it hurt. Whoa, where'd you come from? Whoa!
Just resetting that so it doesn't go into copyright music.
Oh my god! Drop days, baby. Oh yeah. Bye. Yes, in the arm.
Now, just before we get started, if you enjoy the
Mystery boxes and stuff.
don't
Yeah, that's
forget to
cool.
subscribe and down below for more PCVR.
We get the idea. More shooters. More shooters, yo. Yeah, that's the only kicker with a lot of games. There isn't a lot of online players. Haven't played for a while, yeah. It's had like 84,000 downloads. It just depends how many people are actually active at one time. Because it's on SideQuest, we can't really check how many players are on at once. Be good to see. Be good to see. I've not been on SideQuest in a bit. Anyway, what's happening? We got anything new and interesting up in here? Staff picks. Hot and fresh. The vaccine. Earn $15 by playing? Huh. Huh. What is this? Developed an experimental Oculus Quest app to study COVID-19 vaccination behaviour. You can participate in this important research by installing the application. If you complete this study, we'll reimburse you with an Amazon gift card worth $10. And if you fill out a survey within 1 week, you'll give you $15. Anybody want free Amazon vouchers? That's a strange one. That's a strange one. That's fair, Maximo. Like, if you got a shooter you like, then no harm sticking with it. Only played Onward for a little bit. I didn't play it very often. Yeah, like, I wasn't expecting this when I jumped onto SideQuest. I was expecting a game like, here, we want to do a psychology study on you for cash money. That's the thing with a lot of shooters though. No matter what shooter you kind of get into, there's going to be a lot of sweats. It just depends if they've got good matchmaking or not. As in, if you start out, it doesn't put you in the lobby with all the people that've been playing since day one and are like level 100 or whatever the max is for that game. Hack show. What looks cool? See, that's that Card and Tankers we just saw on Steam there. It's just come out. Oh, military military sim sweats. That's a different level of sweats. That's a different level of sweats. Tiny castles. It's another one trying to do grapple tournament type stuff that nobody bought. Not salty. Not salty at all. What is First Steps doing on here? Onward. Let's look at Onward. It's bigger games. More military sim kind of style. There was some kind of esports stuff for Onward. Yeah, what are the... I've not played much Onward. What are the team sizes for it? Is it like... Can you pick the team sizes? Is it like 5, 6 on a team? Yeah, it's Onward. Onward is one of the ones that when you get killed, you're killed. It's not like COD and you come back in, I think. It's as in like, it's a bit CSGO and that kind of thing. When you're in a team, there's like 5 or 6 of you, and then when you die, that's you, it's just the rest of your team going. Like search and destroy kind of mode. I think. I can't remember. Correct me if I'm right or wrong, Chronic and Maximo. Different game modes. All the reviews are good, but it depends what you're kind of looking for from a shooter, really. Because like Population 1, I was thinking, like you said, I'm not a big Battle Royale fan, so I thought, oh, I'm not going to like it. But as soon as I started, I was like, oh yeah. I think it's because I suffer from motion sickness a lot, and it had good, like, you know the daft vignette when you get the circle around the edges. I started out playing it like that, and I could just move about and actually shoot for like an hour or 2 hours and not feel sick, whereas when I was playing like Pavlov or something like that, I'd be a bit, right, I need to take a break now. Oh, right, Rainbow Six Siege, it's like Siege, yeah. That's kind of what I was trying to get at when I was saying, like, when you die, that's kind of your it's on your teammates then. If you're dead, you've messed it up for everybody. And now I'm going to do some shameless plugging. We're on YouTube, and you see down below the video, there's a nice little like button. If you like that, apparently it helps with the algorithm, and then it might pop up in other people's recommended. It's strange to ask people to like a live stream, but I'm going to ask because people are more likely to like it if I ask. So thank you for that if you have. I know Chronic has. He's a ninja. Like I post a video. Like I upload a video, right? And then I click on my video to do a comment to pin at the top of it to be like, yo, what do you guys think? And Chronic's already been there watching the video and posted a comment by the time I've done that. I don't know how you do it, man. You just sit and like F5 my page or something. Like, it's insane, man. I know, I had a living on my ago. Like, what is this all about? This is wild. Thank you, Amy. Play Uplink. Is Uplink kind of like search and destroy? Kind of, you got a bomb type, you got a target. Back to side quest. Wait, what is this? Granny V. Oh god. Yeah, okay, I thought Uplink was search and destroy, but I wasn't sure. Don't know if I want to full screen this. Sorry, the raw video of this is a little bit bad quality apparently, so... oh. She's coming for you! Where is she? Where is she hiding? Roblox. I've not actually tried Roblox in VR yet. Actually, real talk, I've never played Roblox. I think I was just a bit too old when it came out. I never really thought about it, but there's games that I never really wanted to play that would be good games in VR. But yeah, that's funny. Yeah, it should be a lot darker. It would be scary if it was darker. But instead it's just like, okay. It's like Minecraft. Like, I had no interest really in Minecraft. Like, I maybe would have went in it. Like, I played more of the, like, adult Minecrafts where you go into the, like, I don't know, like, Conan Exiles and things like that. The more the kind of survival games where you can, like, build things. But for virtual reality, like, Minecraft's dope. Like, super good. So we need more games like that. That's what VR is missing. We need more big games. We need things like Minecraft, like Fallout 4 and Skyrim. We need games that sort of length, maybe not that in depth, for virtual reality that work well. Don't make you sick. I've kind of got the hiccups. I'm trying not to hiccup into the microphone. Titan Smash. Oh, there's that VR game that I've played, and it's been advertised a lot lately. Oh, what is it called? Friends got it and we played it together. There's a D. Basically, it's one of you is playing on PC, one of you is in virtual reality. If you're in virtual reality, there's a big giant head in the sky, and you've got to try and like smash and kill the person. And obviously, if you're on PC, you're kind of running about trying to avoid the big scary head. Yeah, there is a Pokemon game on side quest. I need to go back on it. I've got it on my quest. But I played it like once and it broke for me, so I never went back to it. But I was going to be doing a video on it soon because I love Pokemons. You can't see it on camera. Let's see. Will this break this? Eek. Maybe break it a little bit. My bookcase full of Pokemon cards. And in this way, you've got some Pokemon plushies. Ugh. The classes have 710. Do like it. Like, the Pokemon game on SideQuest was a little bit janky, but I'm going to give it another go. Be fun to... Pokemons! And if you like Pokemon, you've seen the Yu-Gi-Oh VR as well. that one's jank but funny. Jank but funny. As is with a lot of these games. If you're into that kind of stuff, Chronic, have you played Elite Dangerous in VR? Like, Elite's good in its own, but the sad thing is apparently they're taking away the virtual reality for it. Because they're doing an update where you can, instead of just flying about, you can walk about in person in the spaceships and everything like that. So, to implement that, they're taking away the virtual reality. Yeah, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! VR. There's not very much to it, Floofs. Let's see if I can find it. I don't think it's on here. Where is Yu-Gi-Oh! VR? There's some funny YouTube videos on it, though. But after this, you should totally go and check out the Yu-Gi-Oh! VR. Yeah, Duel Monster VR. Kaiba Koyo. Let's check it. I saw a good video on it. I'm not sure. I don't think it was that one. Was it this one? Yeah, I think it was this one. Yeah.
I'm going to pound you. I'm going to pound you. My grandpa's.
My grandpa? Chun, yo. Complete chun.
Where your card's gone.
What the fuck is going on?
Whoa, you oh my god, you summoned again. Whoa.
Cheating you.
Hold up, what? Hold up. Dark Magician Girl, I summon you. Oh no. What? I just threw my card in the sky and I can't get it back. It's all the way up in the air. Now, when he's not looking, I'll reveal my secret strategy. If my entire deck is drawn at once, I can't lose. What do you got? I summon Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
That's not what it does.
Roll my dice. That is what it does. Pot of Greed.
Oh, has this got the roll dice thing?
Pot of Greed to draw 3 additional cards from my deck.
No, I'm thinking of Tabletop Simulator, I think.
To draw 3 additional cards from my deck. Then I play Magic Force.
Mirror Force, yo.
Play Pot of Greed once
It's Mirror Force.
3 additional cards from my deck.
Yeah. I don't think it does very much or has very many cards in it, but...
No.
But yeah, there is Yu-Gi-Oh! In VR, technically. And talking about Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh's killed my stream. That's sad. That or somebody just had like 5 tabs open and it counted as 5 people apparently. What is that game I'm thinking of? I'll technically have it in my library, but you know, there's I swear it began with a D. Oh, I know why. It's not in this library, it's in the other one. See, I downloaded Rec Room the other day. I've never really played it much. I heard it's quite, like, I saw someone... Side note, does anybody watch, like, General Sam and Aqua FPS? Like, I saw them actually playing, like, on VR in Rec Room, playing, like, a shooter mode in it. That looks pretty cool, so... Oh, Dark Souls in VR would be so hard. Is there not a game kind of like Dark Souls in VR? Oh, what was that? To the Google on the phone, in case it brings up random nonsense. You know what I mean? Don't want to get banned, yo, with random jank coming up. Dark Souls VR. Swords of Gargantua, I've got that. I wouldn't say that's Dark Soulsy. That's going to annoy me so much now that there's a VR game that's been advertised to me so much in the past week or so. And now that I go to think about it, and I've played it and it was fun and it's had an update and I can't think what it is. It begins with a D and it's got a big head and one person's on VR and one person's on PC. But technically, floofs, you don't have to imagine Dark Souls in VR, because you could technically play any game, including Dark Souls, in VR. If you have a PC. For clarification's sake. Because there is, if you do not know, software known as Vorpex. What Vorpex does is basically, well, lets you play any game in VR. Not all of them will run well, or the controls will be good. Oh, like, we got Blade and Sorcery, it's like a year and a half ago, and we had like did we have a 2070 Super at that time? On like a standard graphic card, on like a 1080, it didn't work, Blade and Sorcery. But with a 2070, it was a bit better. But when I first got Blade and Sorcery, it ran like ass, honestly, and we refunded it because it was just awful. It just didn't work. But yeah, if you've got Swords of Gargantua, like, it's alright, but not totally Dark Soulsy. But yes, if you've got a high-end PC and you want to experiment with VR games, you can try out Vorpex. I've got it. It's quite good. Nice, you managed to get it to work on that. Maybe they've optimized it recently. Even have Wolfenstein VR. Yeah, like... So whenever you see the videos online of people like playing Cyberpunk or any random game in VR, it'll be Vorpex they're using. But I'd only recommend for advanced users with a kind of top-of-the-line computer, to be honest with you. How can I find this game? Because this is going to bug me. I bet you this isn't going to work. Big head. Begins with a D. Dav something? No, I'm never going to find this game. Oh, Titan RTX. Oh, check you out. See, Shadow, not Shadow. It's because you're saying Shadow Chronic. I looked up the Shadow PCs. I was curious to kind of like do some testing for it and just like I wanted to see what it's like for Europe. If I signed up for a Shadow PC, when I looked at it, it would take me almost a year to actually get access to it. So I was like, yeah, that gets scrapped. That goes out the window. Nice. That's good that, like, I need to pick up Blade and Sorcery again because, you know, it's Blade and Sorcery. That's what we want. Has anybody played Skyrim VR, though, or Fallout 4 VR? That's the real talk. Yeah, like, in America and stuff, I assume I don't actually know where you're from, Chronic, sorry. But, like, I looked up for me and it was almost a year. It was maybe, like, 9 months. I could be exaggerating a little bit, but it was, like, a long time. And I was like, wow, why is it 2 days for the upgrades? Whew. Well, you're lucky. Check you out. Oh, is there? Let's look up that. That would be cool. Looks like there is. Take Clint's house party. It is not that one. It's not that game. It's not that game. It's a big orange head and you're outside. Similar, but it's not that game I'm thinking of. Star Wars Trails in VR. Skyrim VR and 4. Yeah. Like, is it Demo Man? Is it, or Demo Man? It would be Demo Man. Did you mod them? Because, like, when we got them and played them at first, just how Bethesda released them, they were awful. They were so bad. But when you modded it up, they were pretty cool, and you could do little hand movements to do your spells in Skyrim, and you could literally do voice commands. You could go like "Foosh Roda," and it would actually like do the spells and stuff. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Should you look at modding them if you're comfortable with mods? You should look at the mods you can get from them. It's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. Swords of Gura. Yo, look, you know that game I'm talking about. What was that game we played with the big head and the hands? You've got it. You own it. Please tell me. It's gonna bug me all night. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Swords of Gura. I remember that now. Yeah, and it had all the different weapons. How do you... Is it not... Yeah. I remember this. This is pretty cool. So like, there's like one-handed weapons, two-handed weapons, and obviously like if you've got a two-handed one, it could probably take a couple of shots before it runs its like health bar down and disintegrates. But equally, the little ones will regen faster, so you can pow pow pow. There's a whole bunch of different kind of weapon types you can use on it. And they all kind of disintegrate, but then reload back. I forgot about this game, honestly. It does have some nice unique weapons in it. That was a good one. I forgot about that. Battles of up to 12 players. I like how Luke's gone silent now. Hey Luke, you totally own that game and it begins with a D. We have played it. He'll be hunting his Steam library now, like, where is it? Where is it? What else would I recommend? Let's have a look. I was playing Spider-Man the other day. That was actually better than I thought it would be. Yes! 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 This is what I've played. Oh, thank you, Michael. Oh my god, that was annoying me so much. This was really fun. So if you're in VR, you are the big head. The little person is playing on mouse and keyboard. The little person's got to try and kill the big person. The big person's got to try and kill the little person. So that's more of a in real life one if you live with someone kind of thing, because it's local play. Hopefully in the future they'll bring in co-op, like as in online co-op type, so I could be here and play it with one of you guys halfway across the world. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I didn't realise it was an alpha we played. Oh well. That was ages ago we played that, man. But no, I really enjoyed that one. That was fun. And there's another one that's like that, that's really cool. Look, I'm going to call on you again. What was that game with the funky little people with kind of like the masks? And you've got the big overseeing eye like Sauron. Like, that was a cool game as well. But I have no idea what it was called. I think he's talking to his friends, he's not talking to me. Candy puzzle. Do I sense a rip on Candy Crush you? What is coming out in VR? What am I waiting on? Oh yeah. You guys seen this?
Can you feel it? Can you hear it pounding?
Eye in the Sky, that rings a bell. That was fun.
Itching to be set free. It's changing you. Are you sad? Are you afraid? Regrets? It's turning you inside out.
Color scheme kind of felt a bit kind of outlasty to me. Panoptic. Eye in the Sky rang a bell, but I could just be talking nonsense. But it must have been Panoptic, yeah. I enjoyed that. That was good fun. So that looks pretty cool. When is early? Hey Mike, is that you? Don't autoplay random videos, please. Does anybody care about Star Wars Pinball? It seemed like such a weird title that they were coming out with.
Gamers have experienced Star Wars Pinball the only way it's been possible, on an HD screen. But just wait till you play in VR.
Dun-dun-dun.
Returns to a galaxy far, far away in a way you've never
Hey, you got Luke Kleiner walking in the background. That's so.
60 immersion, including mini games.
Oh, mini games, yo! We got the mini games. Oh, we can get a little helmets to display.
Surprises.
Baby Yoda though.
On April 29th, Zen Studios and Lucasfilm Games invite you to welcome back your favorite digital pinball tables. Star Wars Episodes 4, 5,
Oh wait, so they've actually put in real life pinball tables into the game. That I'll give it to them. That'll be good for the nostalgia factor for some people. And that's something I'm going to look into, Maximo. I'm probably going to do some videos on like free games I'd recommend. Be it Oculus side quest. That's like, have you sideloaded yours, Maximo? I think you have.
play it again.
Because you've still got your computer to do it, and you can technically do it off your phone as well. But yeah, we want... Imagine if they actually came out with a full, proper Star Wars VR game. I'm not talking like Vader Immortal here or Tales of the Galaxy's Edge. I mean, I'm talking Jedi Fallen Order in VR. That kind of game in VR. Don't have to be any of the main characters, just the actual Star Wars world. Go about with a lightsaber, go about, even if you're a stormtrooper, going about just exploring all the world and all the different planets. Like, how cool would that be? Instead of like, here's Star Wars for 2 hours. But that could be good then as well, and I'm thinking, like, that'd be good to know. How many VR games do you guys own? Or how many do you play regularly? Let's get a kind of... Be good. I don't know, does YouTube live streams have polls? I should look into that to try and run polls. That would be cool. Nice. That's the way. That seems to be the way of it. It sucks for people that are like on Quest that can't mod things. Oh, so you've not got side quests then? That sucks, Maximo. You should. Well, tell you what. I'll look into all the free stuff and figure out if it's worth people to even bother using side quest anymore, or if it is just all going to come to App Lab. Let's face it, probably all the good ones probably will come to App Lab. That's the way of Facebook. They're going to see what the competitors are doing, do it better, kill off the competitors. So App Lab is the way. App Lab. Actually, let's. Can I filter it by? Do it online. Oh, right, that's fair then. So if you ever did fancy one of the free ones. There we go. It doesn't show you specifically what's free though, is the only thing. You need to actually click on them. I played this. I played Smash Drums. I quite like that, but it's like one song. It'd be nice if kind of Oculus made it so it was so much easier to search for the App Lab games. It's such a faff. It's because they're like, oh, you're not officially on the store, so we're not going to advertise you kind of thing, which sucks. But come on, give your indie developers some exposure here. Like, people want more games. They want more different things, but hide them. Oh, well, that broke it. No, it's a completely different App Lab. I thought maybe this will do it and show me what's free. So also, we've got Pavlov's Shack. You've tried that out. That's paid. That's free. Ancient Dungeon's free. Ancient Dungeon is free. Our little Minecraft-style dungeon crawler. Is it fair to call it Minecraft style? We're just basically... It's pixel. It's 8-bit... Well, it's not 8-bit. Pixel style. Minecraft didn't invent the pixels. When I click back, it's going to break. But that's the thing with some of the side quest ones. Look like that looks like cheap and awful. Like my first VR game, which is fair, everybody's got to start somewhere, but if it's paid, then... Crazy Kung Fu, yo. Car parking simulator. We've hit the pinnacle. We've hit the pinnacle, everybody. Car parking simulator. For those who just don't get enough enjoyment from parallel parking in real life, you can go and... I need to see this. I need to see this. This is paid. Oh my god, it's £8. It's £8. I was not expecting that. Okay. Okay. You're claiming to have one of the most advanced and dynamic car physics in VR. That's some hefty claims there. That is some hefty claims. Let's check this out. Those graphics show those trees were so immersive. Oh, that a Ford GT there. Your cars look like bricks. Steering wheel looks alright. They've got car parking simulator and it's not even got stick. It's not even got stick. You've got what, automatic. Oh, come on. At least, come on. So you can just go drive, reverse. That's cheating. That is cheating. It can't be fully immersive if you don't even have gears. Like, points off already. Points off already for that. I'm gonna message these devs. Hey, where's your gears? Where's your gears, yo? Real racers use gears. Can't believe that. Harvest VR, is that Farmville? That'll be Farmville. What is this? Realms of Eternity. That looks nice. £8. But, oh, have you not got a video? That looks really nice. It's whether there's anything to actually do on it though. Like, it's all fair and well having a cool katana and a nice setting, but if you just That's what a lot of the games have. You're like, oh cool, we've got the VR physics, you can shoot things, you can cut things, but that's it. That is their gameplay. They're like, oh yeah, of course, that's all they want to do, right? They're just wanting to go into this and do that. And do that in any game. We need story, context, a gameplay loop. We need something to make us coming back so we don't play your game for an hour and then we've just wasted all our money. A whole $8. $8 of money. Cactus Cowboy Portal VR. Why is there no filters on this website? That would have been really nice. Let's see. App Lab free games. No, that doesn't... No. Is this something I'm going to have to make? Yeah, Google doesn't tell me the free ones. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do some research and make a little list in the Discord for us. And try and keep it up to date. I've seen this. But I've never actually played it. Is this free? This is free, okay. Arcaxer demo. VR RPG with third-person overworld. Oh, but first-person turn-based combat. Don't know how turn-based would kind of feel in virtual reality. Let's get that unmuted. I don't know if turn-based... What do you think? What do you think, guys? Do you think turn-based would work in VR? Do you think it would be a bit... feel a bit clunky? Is there like an App Lab page now, Gabsith? When I just googled App Lab, it didn't come up with anything. Maybe if I do Oculus App Lab. Oculus App Lab. That's the blog post. I don't think that'll... Oh. They made that look like a button, and it is not a button. Oh, come on, Oculus. What's that all about? Quest App Lab? This is just somebody else that's made a database. Yeah, and that's just a database of a side quest. In App Lab, can we not filter this? Browse App Lab. Filters. Free. There we go. Oh yeah, obviously there's Gorilla Tag. I really need to go on and play Gorilla Tag. I downloaded it and I've not really played it yet. But I'm late to the party on that one. I'm definitely late to the party on that one. Seems like it would be inadvertently a good workout getting your arms going that much. Cowboys? What are these cowboys? Just a shooter. We're going super hot style. You missed. That was the Red Dead font. Stealing the Red Deadness show. Oh hey Toby, what's up man? Yeah, stream's going good. I've actually got people watching. That's a shame. That's a change. Trying to do Twitch and nobody cares about Twitch. Well, they do. Obviously Synth Riders. Crazy Kung Fu! That's free, that's good. Oh, Multibrush is cool. Multibrush is cool. If you're into art. Just drawing in your nice funky little 3D space show. But you can now do it collab. 12 people. 12 people is quite a lot to go and go ham, make something cool. I just wish I was good at art. I can do graphic design to some extent if I spend hours doing something that would take somebody probably 15 minutes. But just art off the bat, nah, I suck at it, man. I felt like a change, Maximo. I felt like YouTube was more the place to be than Twitch. Because I make the videos on YouTube, people know me from YouTube. Not a lot of people were coming over to Twitch. So I felt like, why not give it a go? Like, I might still split it between YouTube and Twitch. Like, YouTube, keep it kind of VR-ish related, but if I feel like streaming something random, like, I don't know, Pokemon trading card game or that, I might just jump on Twitch. But my goal for this year was always to grow the YouTube. The goal is to get to the YouTube partner this year. On target for that, no bother. Hot tub stream show. We get a VR hot tub stream on. Just go in VR chat, make a hot tub world. Just chill out there. I just think there's big disparities between YouTube and Twitch. It feels like in the future, YouTube will kind of be the platform because everything's together now that YouTube's got the shorts and things like that. So you've got your full content, full video content, you've got your shorts, and you've got your streaming all in one place instead of going to like TikTok and Twitch. YouTube can do it all. But we'll see how it goes. People prefer it on YouTube, will do YouTube. Just the way it is. But there is, what is there, Glimish? Glimish is the new streaming platform. Anybody heard of Glimish? How's it even, was it Flemish? No, I'm sure it was Glimish. Oh, did I hit 600? When did I hit 600? I did hit 600. No way, am I getting subscribers and it's just not coming up on my thing? Thank you, Chronic. I did. I've got 3 subscribers when the streams come off, and apparently none of my alerts have gone off. Which is lame, because I can technically go and do this, and it sets off an alert. So you would have thought that they would have popped up. Actually, you guys can see that alert, right? Yeah, it came up in the stream. Sorry, just a little delay in the stream. That's bizarre. That's bizarre. I can manually push. I'm sorry to the 3 people that have been watching me and have subscribed. If you're in the chat, let me know and I will give you a shout out. Because for some reason, my manual alerts are working, but the ones when they're actually subscribing aren't. Which, that sucks. Unless it's people have subscribed naturally from videos and not from the stream, so it doesn't come through. Maybe it's something to do. Maybe it's something to do with that. That's 11 people in here. That's dope. Like, we'll look at that. Is it Glimish? Yeah. Glimish is the new one. Which probably isn't going to kick off. I'll do it again, just for you, Chronic. Actually, I'll do it again in the VR stream style, so you can't miss it. You ready? You watching, Chronic? This is just for you. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. VR stream now. Do it again. I hit the wrong source. So we should have a little neon thing and like that popping up. So that's strange that it's technically working in that way, but not in the YouTube way. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. No, but I set up the alerts and stream elements for YouTube. So again, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Sorry if I missed you subbing, because that sucks, because I did set it up so I could see and talk to you guys, but... Yeah, or somebody could technically unsubscribe and subscribe again. I'll let you off with it. I'll let you off with the unsub. And then it should kick in the alerts. Oh, 601! Somebody else has just subscribed. Thank you, whoever it was. Even tried my other account and none of them showed up. None of them showed up! That sucks. That sucks. I'll work on that for next time, because... Yeah, I can manually push them. Tried with 3 accounts, it didn't work. That's lame. I'm actually a little bit salty about that. Because I spent so long working on random alerts and stuff, and it's just like, nah, we're not gonna work now. We're not gonna work, yo. Sucks. Sucks. I'll just do a manual one with the wrong names each time. Mark all as red. Yes, do it. Maybe my thing's timed out. No, it can't have timed out because I've got the chat going in my OBS. It just it clearly doesn't love you guys. I'm sorry. Yo, Maximo. Roblox style D-Day. So yeah, there is quite a lot of free Apple ones. Oh, right. Guys. I'm going to show you what I was playing earlier in the week, right? And it was an absolute monstrosity. Oh, it was so bad, but so good. In a weird way. What was it even called? They're not showing up. Why are you not showing up? Is it Master? Oh, it's because it starts Master, isn't it? Master of... They followed me on Twitter. Oh, it's on Side Quest. That's why I can't find it. It was on Side Quest. Master of the Tattooverse. Like, you're going to meet someone called Becky, and if you play this game, you're going to hate Becky with an absolute passion. I don't know what... I probably will make the video on this on what I did, but like, whew. I violated this woman. That's what I did. Are you going to show off how annoying Becky is? But basically, Becky comes in, she's like, hello, my name is Becky. I heard you're the best at tattooing. Come and tattoo me. Like, are you done yet? I'm on Instagram. Like, she does not care. And she's moving all over the place, so you're sitting like, zzz. Oh, Becky is so annoying. But that's the kind of, that's the idea. But, oh, it is so hard to draw anything on her. And what I did was, that's an official, see that lady? Oh, I am doing this and you can't even see what I'm looking at. I'm a bit of a tool right now. Let's redo that. So you know what I'm actually talking about. Masters of the Tattooverse. This lady here in this video isn't an actual professional tattooist. And what she comes out with isn't that great. But what I came out with was a monstrosity of epic proportions. So you go into this game and she's like, right, I want a cat paw on my wrist. And I didn't realise there were stencils. So I tried to just freehand it, and I salvaged it a little. But then after that, I went ham to it and just drew all over her. But yeah, the game company followed me on Twitter, so I was like, I'll give this a go. Oh my god. I hate Becky. I hate Becky. 2,000 people have played this. But it made me feel a little better. I felt awful at art when I played it. And I went to their videos and it had official tattooists doing it, and I was like, oh, that's fine. Even the actual people that do this as a job can't do a decent drawing, so it made me feel a little bit better. yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Toby. That's what it's all about. You should. It would take me a while to find the bit in the video. Yeah, you'll see it when I make a video out of it. It was funny. And it won't even reload. I'm at 603 subscribers now. Again, thank you guys. I'm sorry my alerts aren't working. That's really annoying. It's Stream Elements. All the tests work. I can go on to Stream Elements and let's hide this on my second screen. And it'll do the alerts. So see, I can do a dummy alert here. See if we get into the place where somebody does a super chat. So we do have different style alerts for when we get fancy pants and monetized and stuff like that, but... So see, these are the things you can do to test if it's working or not, and obviously it pops up. So I'm not sure why it doesn't actually pop up on YouTube. But thank you very much to everyone that subbed. Feel free to leave a comment here, Discord, anywhere. I'll give you the kudos to you individually and magically for that. But you know, either YouTube or Stream Elements is playing up, and I'm sorry for that. Oh, and this is something I'm going to have to purchase for when I'm doing next week and any other week. I don't think this works in Population 1 actually, when I think about it. OVR Toolkit gives me the option when I'm in here streaming to you guys. Obviously, you'll be chatting away in the chat, and I want to still talk to you, so I won't want to be in VR. The OVR Toolkit, I can bring up my arm, and I can see live chat on my arm, and see what's all going on with you guys. So, I need to download that and get that set up, because I did have one, but it only works on Twitch. There's software, if any of you are into recording. Why are you not showing up? Are you not on Steam? I thought it was on Steam. There's software called Live. If you'd like to record VR, which basically lets you do mixed reality, either with green screens or with avatars. And in this, it's got a feature when you're streaming on Twitch, it can bring up your chat and everything like that, but it doesn't work with YouTube chat, unfortunately, when you're streaming on YouTube. So I need to go and spend a tenner to be able to read what you guys are doing, unfortunately, next week, but tenner's a tenner. I'm sure I can stretch to a tenner for you guys. All for you guys, spending all that money. Not that I also bought, you know, 2 lights, microphone, actually 4 lights, stream deck, that I'm not actually even touching or using. I need to set up more things for that. I think it does work with virtual desktop. I need to check that. I know Live works with virtual desktop, I'm pretty sure. No, it does. It does work with virtual desktop. I could be talking on OVR Toolkit. Now I've said that so confidently, I need to check. See, I've watched this one. I'm pretty sure, because they do mention about it wirelessly in there. Oh yeah, you can get speech to chat. But if I'm playing something like Pop 1 where I want to kind of hear the footsteps and everything like that, I figured it'd be good to have one where I can just kind of, when I'm free in a corner, pop it up and see what everybody's saying. I might do the speech to chat as well, I'll probably test that out, but I'd like to be able to see what's going on, because OVR is supposed to show you alerts and things like that as well. Let's go to the Reddits. It is the Reddits. OVR to stream. I think it does, but I tell you what, was it Floofs that was asking? Yeah, I'll test it out this week, because I want to test it out before the stream next week anyway, and I can let you know either next week on stream, or you can message me on Discord or Twitter or comment on YouTube. Any of the socials, you can message me anywhere, ask me if I've done it yet, and I'll see if it works, because I'm going to be buying it regardless. And if it doesn't work with virtual desktop, I'll use the cable, but then at least I can let you know before you go and purchase it. No point in 2 of us wasting money if it doesn't work. But Live is super cool though. I recorded some Ragnarok footage and stuff with Live to get it. Oh, I just closed the tab for that. Maximum, my bad. Looking for our community Discord? Yeah, any of my videos, I've got a link for it. I'll get one for you. What is my Discord link? Yo, Trop. I'll link it into the chat for you. Should have maybe put it in the description for the whatchamacallit? This is the Discord. There you go, that's our Discord. More people show, guys. More peoples. Hopefully. This will be the point the Discord link doesn't work. I'm pretty sure it does. Like, it should be a permanent link to get you in there. You can message me on there or... And hopefully with this, with streaming, some people like prefer streams over videos, so then hopefully we'll get more people in there and join up, do some games. Like I said, me and... It should be a permanent invite, yeah, Maximo. I set it to permanent invite anyway. Let me check. Let's hope Discord opens in the other monitor. Yep, Discord opened in the second monitor. Let me double check the invites. So... Let's invite people. Invites. Why won't you show me its invite code? It just like ... Come on, Discord. Maybe it's because I'm in streamer mode, it won't show me. But it should be a permanent one. Tell you what then, what do you think for Population 1 next week? Who all here has it? And who would want to play together? Let's see if the private matches are still up. I know the private room beta was up. Ah, April 7th. That's for the discount code. I was like, oh, there's a discount code here. Worst comes to worst, Chronic. We can play with randoms. I do have some friends in real life. They could come and play. Just don't say anything too dodgy. I might mute you. Like, I don't know. I'll have a think whether I want to have you guys on it. Because I don't know everybody yet. And you don't know what people are going to say. But hey, we're all adults here. Kind of. Maximo, pretend you're an adult, yo. Population 1. I don't want to buy for either. I already own you. I just want to see about your private rooms. Oh well, I'll maybe pop in their Discord and find out. But even if they've not got private rooms, whatever. We'll play some public games. We'll go against them. Warning, Chronic. When I played in the beginning, we did good. We had like almost, it was something like 30% win rate or something like that. And then stopped playing for a while. And then we went back to the game and god damn the lobbies they put us in. Whew! Like, it was intense. Like, we went, I got killed by someone and I looked at it and like, do you want to know how many game wins they had? Not how many kills. Have a guess how many games of Population 1 they had won. Victory. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It's a sweaty number. Well, you're adult enough to hear swears, aren't you, Maximo? That's all I'm really getting at. Obviously, somebody said anything offensive, like, hey, get out of here, that's not cool. Only thing is, well, I can't tell how much this delay is. But this game, when did Population 1 release? Too many wins, yep. Let's put this into perspective. Right, the game released, say, the end of October, so November, December, January, February, March, April. So say the game's been out 6 months, roughly. This person had over 3,300 wins. And I was like, good lord. So 6 months is roughly, what, 180 days? So they had to win 18, 19 games a day. A day! And I was like, what on earth? Does this person have a job? Go to school? Like, play anything else? Like, fair game to them. They they kicked my ass, but I'm not surprised they kicked my ass, frankly. It's intense. So, yeah. You do good, you get the sweats. Yes, 18 wins a day! A day! A day! Did anybody get Jurassic World? I didn't, because it's part 1 of 2. Again, it's another VR half game. A half game? What is it with all these half games, man? I'm expecting them to announce the sequel tonight at the Oculus Gaming Showcase. That's what it's called. I didn't need this here for a reminder because my memory's shot. This does look cool. I probably will pick it up at some point, but I feel £19 for a half game. It's like, what, 3, maybe 4 hours? I always feel so... These always come on. Muted. Dun, 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 dun. I like as well that they stuck with what we used to think velociraptors were. Like, when I was a kid, I thought velociraptors were like the coolest dinosaurs. And cringy, awkward moment here. When I was a small child, in real life, I don't have a middle name. And I was going through a dinosaur phase as a little kid, and I'm like, my middle name is going to be Velociraptor, because I'm a cool kid like that. And then it turned out velociraptors had feathers, so that kind of dampened the coolness a little bit, but it could be slick feathers like a duck, I guess. So yeah, there's so many Oculus type ones that I'm just gonna have to wait for a bundle. I don't want to buy a half game. Oculus, live the unbelievable. Anything is possible. Yes. Yes, it is. And then they're advertising Population 1. Why have a nice circular mouse we've got going on here? But yeah, I think that'll be the plan. I'm going to test out whether my Pop 1 does work on PC or not. If not, I'll buy it on Steam. Chronic, I'll give you a message. If anybody wants to play with us next week, next Wednesday, same time, hit us up in the Discord. I'll get you added beforehand and we can play some Pop 1 live on the YouTubes. That'll be fun. Yes, Population 1. And what do you think? What are you guys more into? Are you guys more into Discord, more into Twitter? Where would you want me to do kind of like polls and... what do you call it? A poll? A vote on what you want to see in the streams. So I might just do a different VR game every week. So this week I'll do Population 1 because I like it. I want to showcase Population 1 for the guys that don't know what it is. And then after that, we'll have a vote on what game you guys want to see. I could do it as in set games and then we can maybe do an open option if there's something new that's coming out or something I've not mentioned or thought of that you guys really want to see covered. Because unfortunately, I don't have the YouTube community tab yet. You need 1,000 subscribers for the community tab. So if I had that, Discord for Maximo, that's cool. I can post it in multiple places because that's what people want. Because if I had the YouTube community tab, I would put it in the YouTube community tab, you know. When I get there, I'll put more stuff, but... Well, hey, we got like 6 subscribers from this stream, so that was great. Thank you very much. And again, apologies for the alerts not going off. That's gonna be some frantic Googling after this stream is done to find it. Excuse me, why are my alerts not working? I blame YouTube. I totally blame YouTube. Because they work fine on Twitch. Like I said, positives and minuses for the YouTube and Twitch thing. There we go. Oh, cool. We got 3 people joining off of that little Discord link. I should put that in the description. Next stream, I'll put it in the description. What would you guys think? What do you guys want to talk about? Anybody want to ask me anything? Any games you want to have a little look at? This was just supposed to be the little dummy ROM. Make sure YouTube stream actually worked. It half works. I can technically go live and talk to you guys. That's the important part. I guess. Or any videos you want to see. Obviously this week I was going to try and do Airlink videos if it goes live. Yeah, Chronic, no bother, man. Good to see you. Thank you for coming and hanging out and having a little chat. My time here in the UK is 24 minutes past 8 in the evening. I go live at 6 o'clock my time. 6 PM GMT. Yeah, this was just supposed to be the dummy one. And I'm actually surprised you guys turned up. I was maybe expecting, like, Chronic and Maximo. But I didn't expect to have, like, up to, like, 11 people at one time in here. Thank you very much for coming along. It's good to, like, it's good to see. It's insane that I'm actually managing to grow this YouTube and grow people. And everyone's slowly getting into VR. It feels like 2021. 2021 is going to be the year for VR. Like, Quest 2's came out. Kicked it out the park, and just the updates upon updates is just going mad. So my plans for the next videos, I'm going to do that daft tattooing one, showing you what monstrosities I did with that. I was maybe going to do a quick let's play Trover Saves the Universe, because I just found a video of that earlier. I played that ages ago and I'm like, oh, I've got that video, and I was messing about editing it. I want to do Airlink, setting it up, Airlink versus Virtual Desktop, Airlink versus Oculus Link cable. Cool. I might still be online at that time, Maximo. I might not. Because I have a real job, unfortunately, that starts at 8 AM. So I can't stay up too late. But I'm sure we can get one at some time. Or if this kicks off and people like streams, I can maybe start streaming more. I'm happy to do that. I just didn't stream. I figured it'd be good to do one a week, and then I can try and focus on making sure I at least get one video out a week. My idea is to try and get a video out every Sunday. If I can get an extra one during mid kind of week time, that'd be good. It'd probably like Sunday be kind of tutorial information review type one. Midweek will be like a gameplay, either a funny one or just a let's play type deal. But we can see how we get on with that. So I figured I'd only need one stream with that, because if I did... Oh, somebody else is subscribed! Thank you, subscriber, with my daft alerts that aren't working. I don't know why. That's fair. I'm old, though. That's the difference. I'm old. I need to try and get sleep. I'm the kind of person that I can't get to sleep. I get to bed and then I need to spend hours there just like, okay, it's sleep time. It is sleep time. I'm basically a zombie in dead all day until it comes to bedtime. And then it's like, okay, I guess I guess I'm tired. Guess I'm not tired. I mean, like, I'll wake up at bedtime. It's like, why? Why is it gotta be like this? Yeah, that is going to be the decision for me over the next few weeks as well. Now we've got some different... Routine syndrome. Never actually technically heard of that, but I'm sure it is a thing that... Sleepy all day, awake at night. And I just have to start work early. It is going to be the next few weeks for me deciding whether to get a Mac for my editing for my birthday coming up, or to upgrade my PC. Oh, that's fair. That'll be why I've never heard of it then. To be fair, I could have turned around and was like, oh yeah, I totally know that's the name of the syndrome where you wake up at night at bedtime, you know. And that is you going on to possibly... Let's get some other copyright-free stuff on... Shuffle play. You won't let me shuffle. Shuffle. A little let's play thing taking a little minute to update you. Thanks, Jordan. I love you too, bro. Gotta love the internet, eh? But what are you guys expecting to see tonight from Oculus? At the Oculus gaming event. That's fine, Jordan. I can take a joke, yo. You get a timeout for that one, though. Yeah, the first person I've had to actually moderate any comments for. Round of applause for Jordan in the chat. Woohoo! Let's see if there's anything on the Oculus gaming yet. Oculus livestream. It is not live for another 2 hours. We've gotta wait for 2 hours, yo. They could come out with 3 things. There's the... Have you heard about... What is it? Oculus Horizon, I think they're calling it. Is it Facebook Horizon, technically? Yes. So basically Horizon seems to kind of be a cross between Rec Room and VR chat that Oculus are going to be doing. And I imagine it's going to be free. A free kind of social platform. But this has been in the works for quite some time. Quite some time. So hopefully we hear something about this tonight, whether it's actually going to come out or not.
Or not.
It's your GPU, Maximo. It's coming here. I just heard you complaining that, oh no, I can't do Airlink and things because of this, so it's just magically arrived. They've magicked one out of thin air from your faulty one. So this will be quite interesting to see if it's any good, whether it's same as VR chat, worse. Don't know if there'll be as much to do in it as the likes of Rec Room, but if it's free, it'd be good to give it a little go. Let's see, while we're here, Maximo's all about the free. What free games have we got that we can recommend? Imagine how much money you could sell it for, dude. So much, so much, so much. To think about it, like, my mum and dad, getting on a bit, they've got a computer for work, and I recommended them a computer to get for what they needed, but I upgraded my computer, so they got my... What was it? I think I had a 1080 Ti, so they've got a computer that they just do some emails, an occasional spreadsheet on that's got like a 1080 Ti in it. Just because I'm like, well, I've not got a computer to put this in. Here, take this. Can we search for free? I don't know if we type in free. Ah, yeah, see, Mask Maker is here. I can't remember who was asking about that earlier, but Mask Maker is on the Oculus Store. Doubt if I do free, it's actually going to pop up. Ah, no wait, free did work. Free did work. What is this? I have not seen this one. Mechs? Building size mechs? I don't know why I haven't seen this. I should give this a go. Mind you, the reviews are so-so, but hey, got a free mech game. Why not give it a go? What are the reviews saying about this then? We'll play Fox. Even if some, right, dead players, okay, but if you got no matches, don't waste your money, it's free. Can't find a match, okay, it seems like there's nobody playing it, but maybe that's why it's free now, to get people to play it. Virus Popper, all these random virus games. Deadly Burrito. Okay. Early access. It's only got 3 stars again. What is this? What is this? Do not know. I've not seen this, I don't think. Very cartoony style. Okay. Dabbing you. I'm really not sure. I guess it's just a bright, colourful shooter type thing. Seems a bit strange, doesn't it, man? So is that all we got? Oh, Horizon is down here, but it's just invite only beta, so they are working on it. They are working on it. Got some escape rooms. Epic Roller Coaster only gives you a little bit. Google Earth really needs an update. Like, the VR one is okay. Like, it could be so much better. Could be so much better. Trip, you get like one thing free. That's like a meditation type app. That doesn't look provocative at all. Parental guidance recommended. Okay, what have you got on here, Oculus? What have you got? Interactive VR movies. Weekly releases. Rom-com. Long distance trip rom-com. Got a horror one. Little bit strange. That is something I've been working on. I'm working on a video that's basically the weirdest VR games, and there's some crackers on Steam, believe me. And like, I'm slightly worried for the video of like tainting my Steam library, and like my friends, I'll be playing some of these weird and wonderful games and my friends will be like, what are you playing? Are you honestly playing that? And I'm like, maybe it's just for a video. It's totally just for a video. It's just for a video. Honest. Forgotten Chamber. Seems all the free ones are about 3 stars. Don't really actually want top selling. I want best reviewed. Oculus specifically. Or how about everybody else in the chat? I don't know who's all here now. A lot of people have went AWOL. Is everyone here just Oculus? Anybody here Steam doesn't have Oculus? No point in me specifically just going full on Oculus if half the people here are more than that are just Steam VR guys. Until You Fall. Oh, that's on offer for 11 hours. If you've not got Until You Fall is a good game. Good workout as well. Ah, don't pause.
Stop this madness.
Let's play more of that. Let's play more of that. It's good to get a game. It gives you a bit of a workout without being a workout, so to speak. Oh, you guys seen all the drama with Fit XR or Box XR, Box VR, whatever you want to call it. I thought I paused my Spotify, but you get the idea. It's a nice hack and slash one. Well, turns out I did pause the Spotify. But, so. Thing is. Oh, are you still in here? Is Box VR? Okay. So, on Oculus, there was a game that started out as Box VR, which is, you know, a fitness kind of boxing game. As you can see here, like £23. That's fine. And then there's a bunch of DLC for it. And then 6 months after the game came out, they then upgraded it to Fit XR, which is it not on here? Maybe it's just, is Fit XR on here? No, I'll Google it for you. Shall Google it for you. So on the Quest native store and on Steam, you can only get Fit XR now, which is basically Box VR, but they've added in a new dance mode. But they've taken out some of the original features that were on Box VR. So the original fans of Box VR are a little bit salty about that for fair reason. And the new drama about this is they've decided, actually, this isn't going to be a paid game anymore. It's not going to be $22.99 or $29.99, whatever they were starting to charge for it. The game is now free, for the base game, which has had a lot of stuff stripped out of it. And now they're charging you a monthly subscription. So if you want to have all the classes and get fit, you've now got to get a membership. And so, yeah. So even if you bought the game, even if you paid £30 and you bought this game, if you want to play all the extra bits, if you didn't buy the DLC and stuff, you're going to have to buy a membership. And if you bought a full price game and then just suddenly turn it into a membership game, that's not cool. That's totally not cool. I don't know why they went and did that. Well, I know why they went and did that. They want money, but... It's mad. You're not even saying how much the memberships are in here. That's not sneaky at all. So you have to download the game to find out. Buy now. See, it says free, but then it doesn't tell you. Doesn't tell you how much the monthly memberships are. New massive update just sucks. Scam. Developer response. Oh. Would be refunding if I could. Bait and switch. Disappointed as hell. So yeah, the reviews are coming in and everyone's like, excuse me? Yeah, so looks like they're going to be... so you can get a free trial and after that it's $10 a month. There you go. Even if you paid $30 for the game, you're still going to have to pay another $10 a month to actually get the features you had when you purchased the game originally. That's going to kill them. That is going to kill their reputation so badly. Like, so many games companies have just screwed themselves over doing things like this. Not even like this is scummy. But I think what it is they're probably getting new CEOs in the company and they're trying to branch out and get it bigger and better. And to be honest, a couple of months ago, I was going to be applying for a job with FitXR. They had a job going, and I was like, I think I'm going to go with that. I was checking out their website and everything, and checking out their videos and saying what their passion was and what their vision was for the company. And I was like, I can get behind this. This seems pretty cool. I can put my skills to use in this. And I'm so glad I did not apply for that because their sales are going to take a tanking. I don't know if they're going to survive this. They're a relatively new company, and yeah, they've shot themselves in the foot massively, just trying to go the money grab route. There is another basically monthly paying fitness game that I think they were trying to emulate, but they do all the features better. So XR is going to have an issue. You can only get basic base content, which is less than released with the original game. So they're basically taking away some of the features, even though you've paid for it twice. So if you bought Box VR, they updated it 6 months later into FitXR, sorry. Took away some of the features, added in different things, but took away some good things from the original game. And now they've updated again 6 months after that to be memberships. All about the Wii Sports Show. I've got a Wii in a box. I need to dig out my Wii. I've not got enough room for it. I don't know where I'd put it. Because in here, well, obviously I've got my computer and I've got PS4 under this desk, technically, if I want to stream a little bit of PlayStation. Living room. I've got the PS4 Pro, the Xbox One, the 360, PS3, PS2, a Switch. So yeah, that's like, and I've got like a kind of TV stand. It's got like ducats, and there's like a console paired ducat kind of thing, and then underneath it there's like a box with all the games for that console kind of thing, and there's no extra ducats for my like N64, my Wii, and all the older ones that are just kind of now stored in a box. Maybe when I move and I get like a nice big house, I can get some nice shelves and displays for all my kind of old stuff, get a big bookcase with all my physical games and things like that. But as it is, I got a small house, so I only got so much room. I don't have enough room for all the stuff I have. I have too much nonsense. I'm looking about all my random plushies and anime figures and things like that. My poor mum. Her garage is full of my nonsense. I'll get rid of it one day. but you know how it is. I imagine everyone in here is like millennial or younger. It's hard to get a mortgage in a house. Like, living through 2 recessions, pandemic. We shouldn't have 3 once in a lifetime things. Let's just hope there isn't World War III. But if there is, it's going to be a cyber war. At least we're not going to get nuked, I guess. If we get nuked when we're all dead anyway. And that took a turn for the worse. Oh, lots of keywords going on in my chat. Like hell. Oh yeah, like when I move, like this is technically my studio room, but it's not. There's so many things I want to do with it, but I can't. I've got a green screen behind me. I don't know if you can. But on the ground, I've got the Elgato pop-up green screen. I shall show you. But I thought I've got a tiny room. I thought this will fit, and you know. It fits in the room, but if I pulled it up here, it doesn't do the full width. So you'd have bits at the side, so I needed to zoom and stuff. So it's a bit awkward, so I've just kind of got it for pictures. I might do some streams with it. I'm going to try doing some mixed reality with it. It's just a little bit awkward with the layout. Even if I move it like right behind my chair, it's still not quite wide enough, which is a little bit annoying. But it's because the normal green screens came in. Oh, what size is a normal green screen? It's like 2 meters long, roughly 2 or 3 meters long, and it was just too big for this room because my room's a really strange shape. So imagine my room's like a square, but here there's like a little thinner bit for the door. So basically, here there's a bookcase here, but the wall protrudes out because there's a cupboard in the hallway. Cupboard in the hallway here. This is like the smallest. This is like my spare bedroom, so to speak. So big enough, but it's a strange shape. Whereas if I had 2 cupboards not there, got the full length green screen or just done it. But you do like that Fallout chair, don't you? Whereas I've got the Targaryen Game of Thrones one. Elgato is expensive, but their products are premium. That's what I find about it. Like, don't get me wrong, not all of it is probably worth the money. But I found for the products I have bought, I have liked them. So, I'm not a fangirl, but, you know, hey, Elgato, if you're ever watching, I'll totally take a sponsorship. Like, I have got the Elgato Wave 3, that's the microphone I'm using now. It's probably the best USB microphone you can buy because of the software that comes with it. The software is great, so you can kind of like do all the different levels. I have got the HD60 Pro capture card. I've had that for like 3 years, 2 or 3 years. I've had that a long time. It's not the 4K one, unfortunately, but I got that like years ago before the 4K one was out. I've got a Stream Deck down here. I've got the Elgato ring light up here for my main lighting. I'm sure I've got more than that. I'm sure I'm missing something. Yeah. You can tell by feeling the quality of it. The only thing about the ring light is, I wish it was a bit more secure, because ring lights are supposed to kind of like come down at like 90-degree angle, and you have to have it very tight to do it, otherwise it goes splat, smacks on my screen in the computer, and it's a bit like, oh god. Yeah, I'm very, very, very far away from getting sponsored, but Elgato would be a good one. Because I buy all the Elgato stuff anyway. I'm sure this is annoying me. I'm sure I've got something else Elgato that I've not mentioned. I got this Elgato in there, not mentioned. Computer's even got like a nice Elgato kind of hard sticker thing on it. Some Razer ones. I can't deny I'm a Razer fan as well. The only issue with Razer is anybody here bought a Razer headset before? Like, we had is it the Manowar? I think it was the Razer Manowar. And like, after like a year, it just started disintegrating. Like, genuinely started disintegrating, so that wasn't cool. at all. And then the headband snapped and had to get another one. So I've ended up with SteelSeries now. The SteelSeries headsets lasted a lot longer. But I do have the Razer Black Widow Chroma keyboard down here. In my other computer, I've got the Razer, is it the Mambo, the mouse? But in here I've got like a Zowie CSGO edition. I'm sure I bought more Razer things than that. I must have bought more Razer things than that. I think they've all just broke. Oh, it's the... I had 360 days, back in the 360 days when I played a lot of COD. I had the Razer Sabertooth. And I'm so sad because I didn't play for it for a while because, you know, it was my 360 controller, but I felt like, I want to play this game with a controller. Obviously that's not going to come up. I wanted to play a game with a controller on PC, and I'm like, I'm going to dig out my Razer Sabertooth. Right? And that's the Wolverine. Give me the Sabertooth. Sabertooth's older. Yeah. This bad boy. This bad boy. But then when I pulled it out, the rubber is all started disintegrating and melting, and it just been in storage. It just got to a certain age where it just started like peeling and flaking off, and it just felt awful. And it was so like, it's so easy to program everything in it. It still is a great controller. It just feels nasty to hold it now, which I'm really sad about. So like, I've still own it. I've not binned it. The Siren Mini, like you can't really get a better microphone than like $50. Like for that kind of price range, that's a good one. That's definitely a good one to go with. So I did recently upgrade to, it is the Razer Wolverine, isn't it, that we just saw. At Christmas, we got a Razer Wolverine. So hopefully in a few years' time, this one won't disintegrate. But I do also have a custom Xbox One scuff. Is it here? Scuff. I think I've got the standard. Is it my scuff I've got here? That is the real question. Oh, it's not the scuff. My bad. My bad, Joe. But I've got this. It's the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare ones. This isn't the scuff, but I've got the 4-paddle scuff. I sent it in and got it custom done. Yeah. Why I've not got the scuff in the room. I think it had issues connecting with the new wireless thing, which is typical. The new wireless thing. I just mean the little wireless adapter to get the working thing on PC. So that worked fine, but for some reason my scuff didn't. But Razer, get 10% off. Because it's annoying. Like, my headset's good, but I did want the... Is it the Kraken? I don't think it's... No, I did. I did want the Daft cat ear one. But then it's going back to a wired headset, and I know it would just disintegrate, but I wanted the Daft ears, but then I changed my mind. It'd literally be a downgrade from what I've got, but it's like, why can't you make products that just don't faulty PCs? I love all your stuff and all the style. This is how much I love Razer. I had the Razer phone. The Razer gaming phone. Did any of you even know about that? Magic Madfly. It wasn't the 2, it was the original. The original Razer phone. That's tiny. It was nice. It went, was it 120 Hz, 144 Hz? Like, it was meant for gaming. I didn't really game that much in it. The speakers in this thing, the speakers were great. Because that full top and that full bottom were speakers, so when you're out and about, when you were allowed to leave the house, it was good. It was good. I still got that. I've still got that. The camera was ass, though. The camera was terrible, honestly. Pretty terrible, unfortunately. They came out with the second one, and I imagine they're not going to come out with a third. Information is available, because we don't really sell this item anymore. Still use the little chargers. Still use the little chargers. So I'm just like, oh, I've got a branded charger, yo. I'm going off on a tangent. It's a day late. We're a day late, Google. A day late. Fallout chair. Still got 2 hours. 2 hours for the Oculus Facebook gaming conference, gaming showcase, their first ever gaming showcase. But I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up there. Thank you very much for everybody who has come into the stream. If you've got any suggestions on what you want to see in these streams, this was just a tester. I am so happy that so many of you actually came along, had a little chat, actually came along to watch. That's like incredible. Honestly, I thought I was going to do this and nobody would show up. So that is really made my day. That has really made my day. I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to carry on. Every Wednesday I'm going to do these. If you want more, you can let me know. You can go to our Discord, let me know in there. Go to my Twitter, message me on YouTube. You can't message on YouTube, but comment on something on YouTube. Contact me on any of the socials. Next Wednesday is not the weekend currently. We're going to stream Population 1. And for those watching that don't know what it is, we have showed it a lot, but in case anybody new's popped in, Population 1. This is what we will be streaming next week, and I'm going to be playing it with you guys. If you want to join, you can go to Discord, Twitter, wherever. Hit me up, give me your gamer tag. I'll add you. We might look into a private games. They have had private solo games going on. I'm not sure if they'll still be live next week because it's kind of beta mode. But Population 1, I want to show off Population 1. I love this, like, my favourite VR game. I'm going to mess about, make sure my alerts work. Again, thank you to anyone that is subscribed or popped into chat. I'm sorry that all the alerts didn't work. I don't know what's going on with that. That's not cool. But I give you permission to next week to come in here, unsubscribe and subscribe again, where the alerts will be working. And I'll give you all the kudos that you deserve for doing that. So, again, thank you for watching, guys. Next week, same time, 6 PM GMT. We're gonna rock up some Population 1. I'm gonna play with you guys. Oh, you're coming in at the wrong time, dude. I'm just about to leave. I'm just leaving. But I'm just saying, next week, we're streaming Population 1 with you guys. If you want to play, hit me up on here, Twitter, Discord, wherever you want to hit me up. Oh, try some private servers. Yeah, I've been on for 3 hours, man. I wasn't expecting so many people to come on and join us. Pop 1 next week. If you want to see anything specific, you want to see any specific games, any specific videos, want anything weird and wonderful on a VR stream, just hit me up, let me know. I'm new to all this content creation, but I'm wanting to make something great, incredible. I just want to push my creative boundaries and make something fun, wacky, what you guys want for VR. So, again, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for everybody that subscribed. Thank you for joining me, Amy. Thank you, Maximo, Chronic, Arcsaid, Demo Man. Who else we got? Well, look, Michael. Anybody that has joined me, thank you, and I'll see you later. Bye bye. Can't raid. We're not on Twitch. Bye.